Something wonderful is coming. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. My glasses are not as cool as hers.
I think your glasses are pretty cool.
Mine are mere Oakley's. Hers are actually Chanel's. So
I love them.
You know that because they say Chanel across the top. I've never understood fashion designers and what they do.
Oh, you're so funny.
So anyway, it is 7 o'clock, February 21st, Monday.
It's finally here.
Yes.
We've been waiting for this day for months.
Since January 15th.
No, since we started working on something.
All right. So, here, we're late. Okay, Instagrammers, I'm so sorry. We started your feed late. We are simulcasting on YouTube, on Facebook. And we have a jury-rigged setup for Instagram so that the Instagram folks can see us too.
Good morning, Instagram folks.
But we won't both fit on Instagram.
Yeah, we do. We're skinny.
So if you're curious about what is going on, then jump on over to YouTube and you'll get the whole wide screen thing happening. So, but we didn't want to leave you out. Our equipment, our software does not allow us to connect to YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. It's off by itself. So we're doing a special thing for that. So yeah, Instagrammers, migrate on over to YouTube if you wish, and you'll have the full wide screen. But Tammy's going to be on camera for you all the time, and me not so much. So
okay,
I'm going to check on some housekeeping. We do have a chat feed in front of us. If you have a question for Tammy as we progress about anything we're talking about, 4 question marks before the chat does that. Do you need to do a post there?
Yeah, talk for a minute.
Yeah. So this.
I'm actually going to switch glasses.
I can't see either. Okay.
It made it feel like it's dark in here. Thank you for joining us. We're super excited.
From cool to nerd in 2.3 seconds. So anyway, so we are releasing on a new blog post on NUTMEGNOTEBOOK.com, and I just sent the email out announcing that. That goes into a lot of detail about our big announcement today.
But we're going to tell you because you're here.
Yes. And so we've got some show and tell stuff. I've got a bunch of on-screen stuff to go together. So what are our producers? Well, okay. We produced, after much encouragement from many of you, we produced a video course. There's 12 instructional videos, 2.5 hours of instruction on how to make your salads just like this lady does. So this is a copy of the PDF on that. And this is included this is being launched. And the reason we couldn't talk about this until today is we're launching it inside the UWL weight loss bundle, which is a massive, amazing aggregation from many of our partners and peers in the plant-based community, from Chef AJ to, we're going to show you a bunch of pictures of a bunch of people.
Can I just ask you on the Instagram page on there, did you click for my profile to go through with the new link? If you look at that.
Is that on later.com?
No, on Instagram. Instagram should be open to
their profile
and
submit.
Perfect. Thanks. So super excited.
You want to explain that to Instagram since we just talked about it?
Yeah. So on Instagram, I just posted a link for you in my bio. So if you can go and check out the bundle package. So you guys, I'm so excited about this because
now that she's done doing her thing, she's going to start over. I'm going to go do some housekeeping. I'm going to put Tammy on camera here.
Okay. Will you bring the chat up on my iPad because I can't read that from here. I'm just, my eyes just do not work that way. That's too far away for me. So excited about this. This was absolutely a labor of love. I'm so proud of how it turned out. So So you will get, which camera am I on?
You're on camera 1.
Well, it's so nice of you to tell me that because I'm talking to that camera. So you'll get a PDF. It's full color PDF like this. Of course, I had to go to Staples and have it made into a nice little book, but we did make the inside pages white. So if you do want to print it at home, you can, and then you could put it in a binder and that would work out really well. So I just want you to see, it tells you how to access, when you get the PDF from the bundle, it tells you how to access the videos. The videos are on our website. And then of course I have my weight loss story in here for people who don't know me yet. And just so they know what's happening. And then we have a nice little index in here so that you can find everything. And people have asked me for a book about chopped salads. So thanks, babe.
You know, move it over there.
I will.
You can't have it there.
So I'm going to move it. I just got to move some other stuff out of the way. Here we go. Just so they would have ideas. So I show you how to chop the salads. Even if you don't have a Hollandwood bowl, I show you a couple other methods that you can use.
Yeah, to keep it tipped up so it's not just shine.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then, gosh, I can't even turn the pages. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous.
Do we zoom in on that? Let's zoom in on that while you're doing it.
And so then I give you lots of salad ideas. So I, have been taking pictures of my salads for years. And so I'm telling you what is in them so that you can make your own beautiful chopped salads. And we're going to flip one more just so you can see. I think this is about 40 pages, Tom?
Yeah, the whole book is like 43 or 6 pages, but
yeah,
we're not counting the cover and the
right. And so you'll see here, I
remember
give you the full color pictures here, and then the description of what is in those salads, because people have said, I don't know what combinations to use.
There's text here which isn't showing up.
Okay,
because of the shine. Yeah, if I tip it that way, each
page, each salad has the ingredients listed. So it goes on. I think there's 25 altogether. So that will get you through a few weeks. Yeah. And then I'm also showing you how to make chopped salad nori wraps, how to take my batch prepped salads and saute them and turn it into a hot meal so that, if you're not in the mood for a salad one day, you can do that. And then, of course, my oil-free salad dressings are included. Yes, question.
Dean is asking, since you're talking about the book, is the chopped salad book available in hardcover, in a binder, or just a download?
Yeah, it is. Currently, it is just a PDF download that is fully printable. And so you can print it. I had it with beautiful green, pale green pages.
Can we do a thing?
But we decided to change that and make it white so it wouldn't use up all of your ink if you go to print them.
For instance, the chickpea crouton.
You're going.
I'm going to the wrong camera.
You're on the wrong camera.
Okay, let me go to this camera. So yeah, you can see that we made it so that the ingredient list is over here on this side. So it's very printable. We made the picture smallish.
So it wouldn't take up too much ink.
Rather than a full page like we've seen in some places.
And then we did the white pages. And so anyway, we're super excited about it. Lots of recipes. In the back, we have resources for you here. Here, it's backwards. We have resources for you here of the products that we talk about, the companies that we enjoy purchasing items from, and then a collage of chopped salads, which somebody said to me, maybe you should get that made into posters. And I think you're right. I'm going to work on that. I did ask them at Staples if they could make me a poster, and they said, yeah, absolutely. So I just want to pick my best pictures for it. So you can print this yourself at home, and I'll show you. And this is just one of many, many things that are in the bundle. So in the bundle, it's the first vegan ultimate weight loss bundle. And yeah, I told him about that. I just told him about resources. Okay. Oh, do you want to add something to it?
Well, yeah. Well, kind of back on the, we took this to the bookstore or to the Staples and got it printed. So we'd have something to,
it's not on that page, honey.
Show and tell. This is the recommended resources.
Yeah. But if you're going to talk about the copyright.
No, I'm talking about recommended resources.
Oh, okay.
We can talk about the copyright.
Well,
There's so much to
There's
talk
so
about.
much to talk about.
So Tammy and I put, anytime there's a conversation, it's like, well, what item are you using for that? Which ingredient is that? Where do you resource that? So we did put active links on the PDF. One of the reasons, she loves a printed copy of anything. I'm
just not a digital person.
Yeah. And our next big project will be to build a printed copy Nutmeg notebook cookbook, but that's a couple months down the road to even start that. But all the resources are here. And so the PDF is an amazing tool because you can get to all of the information you need that leads into the salads themselves. So this resource page, isn't real dramatic, but it's a wonderful resource.
And then there's also links within the recipes to even more additional videos.
Yeah. And then we do have a story. When we went to Staples to get this printed, what page is that business on?
Here.
Right here. We walked into the print store and we had a jump drive and we handed it to the lady and said, we need to print this book. And on the front page, the beautiful chopped salad page, it goes into a little bit of, all photos unless otherwise noted are graphic design by Tammy Kramer. She takes all her own photos. She edits them. I edit some.
I made the book.
She made the book. No part of this book or video course may be used or reproduced in any manner whatsoever without written permission. You may print the pages from this digital book for personal use only. But when we handed her the jump drive and she opened it, she said, "Oh my goodness, this is copyrighted material. I cannot print this for you." And
she's like, "Did you buy this on the internet?"
Yeah, you need a note from the author, and it's like
I said, "Go to the next page. I'm that girl."
So, but the look on her face was just precious because she was being, good for her.
Yes.
For protecting authors, but so yeah, it was hilarious. We shared with her, we're going to tell this story that I said, just ask her. She will give you permission to print it. So
it does have, I see that Christine says, can you give permission to print the PDF so we can get it printed at Office Depot? Yes, it does say right here. It does say that you may print the pages from this digital book for personal use only. And so that should be good enough when you take it there for them to print it. Oh, look, it got food on it. Imagine that.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Yeah.
And so another option that you can do, because to have it bound like this, it wasn't inexpensive. And to have, we did it on cardstock so that it would be nice and sturdy. There are home kits that you can get. Like our daughter is a teacher, but she's homeschooling her children now. And so she has a binder that she has at home. So she buys the little spiral binder, and she has a special paper punch that does this. And, you can do it a lot less expensive at home. Or another book that you get in the bundle is Potato Wisdom, Janine Elder's Potato Reset. And so this is what I did, you guys, is we printed it here at home, and then I put it in plastic sleeves.
Here, I've got Janine Elder's Potato Reset here.
Yeah. And so, but I'm showing them here.
Okay. I'll come
as
back.
well. And so I just put it in this binder and put it in plastic sleeves, and that works really well. And it protects the pages. So when I'm cooking, then I'm not getting them, getting food on them, or they're not getting wet or anything. And it works really well. So, and this is a less expensive way of doing it than to take it to Staples.
Yeah, this was not inexpensive.
No,
this costs as much as buying a fancy cookbook.
Yeah,
it's about $1 a page at Staples.
Yeah. But of course I wanted it, because I made it. So I wanted to do that. But I don't expect you guys to do that.
We have a couple of questions.
Is there a way to have the whole bundle printed out at a place like Staples or Kinko's? You know what? There's over 105, I think it's 108 different digital pieces, different content. And so it would be very, very expensive to print everything that you're going to get in the bundle. There's over 1,000 recipes because there's so many recipe PDFs like this and like this. There's video cooking courses. There is Dr. Neil Barnard is going to, his contribution is on March 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. He is going to do a live presentation for everyone that buys the bundle and a Q&A. So you'll actually be able to ask him questions. And so we're super excited about that. There's so many cooking courses. There's batch cooking courses. Dr. Furman has a program in there for intermittent fasting. I know a lot of you are really interested in the intermittent fasting since I've been telling you about Sia's program, and Sia is booked up all the way through July, all of her classes. She even added 2 extra classes, and everything has sold out. So there's, I believe, 2 doctors in the bundle that have booklets and courses on intermittent fasting. Dr. Esser, who you probably saw on Chef AJ's summit, the weight loss summit yesterday, he has a book in there all about inflammation. There's 2 or 3 doctors that have books on inflammation. There are doctors that have, and maybe you want to show them some more pictures, Tom.
I have them ready for you.
Okay. So if you just start showing them, I'll start telling them. I have spent.
Let's catch up for a moment. I want to.
You're not on camera.
I know. And I'm trying to talk to Instagram folks about.
Which camera are we on?
We are on your camera. Okay. And I think I've got no, I'm still not. I'm not going to get on Instagram unless maybe I can go. Now I'm on Instagram and you're not because it's looking right there. That's how we. Okay, so this is the only way we can go both get on Instagram.
Okay.
So Instagram folks, our software will not allow us to stream to YouTube and Facebook. I mean, it does allow us to stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Instagram does not integrate with that. I literally have Tammy's iPhone on a tripod looking at our monitor screen, and it's got its own sound pickup separate from the rest of our sound system. So we wanted to include you in this announcement. But if you want to get the full view of what's happening here, please
come to YouTube. Please
do come on over to YouTube.
Nutmeg Notebook.
All of the links and stuff are in the show notes. You get the full width of screen because you're on an iPhone looking at a studio monitor that's taking a feed from our video controller here. It's the only way I can figure out how to not have you
exclude you,
not have you be left out. So
yeah,
I see a bunch of you joining over there. So
the link to the bundle, so you can browse on the webpage and see what all it's included, is in my bio on Instagram. And then underneath the YouTube video in the description is a link as well.
Yeah.
And we just sent out an email that also has the link. So Tom's going to...
The email will only go to people that subscribe to NUTMEGNOTEBOOK.com.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm just telling them that also, we're trying to cover all bases.
Okay.
And so...
Well, I saw a bunch of people coming on here and I made this announcement earlier. So sorry, Facebook and YouTube. We got to keep those Instagram folks in the loop. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Okay. So bring up some pictures. There's so much content. Am I back on which camera?
You are on the main camera.
This one? My camera?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, Potato Reset, which we were just talking about. This is Janine Elder's book. I have been cooking recipes from the recipe submissions, the recipe PDFs that have been submitted for the bundle, and everything is delicious. She has an amazing twice baked potato. I'll be showing you pictures throughout the 10 days. This bundle also, you need to know, is only available for 10 days. So March 2nd will be the last day that you can get it. It will never be for sale again. We are going to do a bundle again next year, and it will be all new content. And many of the people who made contributions for this bundle, like us, made new content.
So, okay. And if you've already covered this, I apologize.
It's okay.
The bundle was organized by Chef AJ and Melissa from Raw Food Romance. They had partnered up early on a bundle from the
raw food people,
raw food vegan people,
which I did buy last year.
Yes, and so they thought, well, let's bring this to the larger plant-based community. So Chef AJ did a wonderful job of gathering up all of her contacts in the plant-based community, and then marrying them with Melissa's contents from the raw food plant-based community, which is a great marriage. And so,
but I will tell you that the majority of the recipes that are in the bundle are not raw food.
They're plant-based
recipe.
Food. Yeah.
Right. They're whole food, plant-based, and everything is oil-free.
Yeah.
Now, that does not mean that there isn't salt, or some people are using maple syrup in some of their recipes. And so, but I just modify them. If it calls for nuts and I don't want to use nuts, I leave them out. If it's a salad dressing, I substitute white beans. So you do that. But
so it's certainly
everything that I have made has been amazing.
Yeah, it's certainly the largest, most comprehensive, most inclusive. I didn't really know about bundles before, but our 30-something-year-old daughter says, well, bundles, they happen all the time.
She buys them all the time for education.
Yeah, and she says they're a great value because you get all this content for a percentage of the actual value.
Yeah.
There was a question earlier in the chat I want to address. Yes, our course will be for sale after the bundle. It doesn't go away with the bundle. The bundle goes away, which if you want this course, the bundle is the most economical way to get that. One of the things that is included in the bundle even is a $10 off coupon from Rip Esselton at in the Engine 2
products.
Yeah, and so that makes it even less.
Because you can get $10 off an order from them.
So the bundle's 40.
So here's a question.
Can I finish answering this one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
We're so excited.
I've been awake since 3:30.
Our course, Tammy's course, will be available after the bundle on our website under our courses tab. It's then on the shop page and on the courses tab. And our list price on the course is $67. It's great to get it on the bundle for $49. I will be publishing either a discount coupon or
we'll probably do a discount coupon for
a discount coupon for our Nutmeg Notebook subscribers. So we want to get it back down into the into the 40s. So yes, it will be available, but really for no less than the price of this entire bundle and everything you get in it. So if you are interested in Tammy's course, get it this way. The way it works once you get the bundle, you get the entire PDF comes to you in the bundle download, and on that PDF is an instruction page that gives you a code for bundle purchasers to have access to the full video course and their own direct download of the PDF. So that's included in the bundle.
You need to address something. Somebody says they followed the link in the email this morning to the blog, and it did not take them to this information.
Because I need to go into the email link from YouTube.
No, I followed the link in the email that you sent out this morning
to the
blog, and it did not take us to this info.
Because I forgot to update the blog URL. I need to go in and change that. It just takes them to Nutmeg Notebook. It doesn't take them to this exact post. I've got to go fix that.
Okay, but the post is up.
The post is up.
Did you go in and push post?
I'll go check all that now.
We had like 10 things that we had to do at 7 o'clock.
You're on me.
Okay, so here's another question. Let me see. Gloria says, there's a lot of, let's see. Somebody said, sad, why would we purchase books to double up on books? I have the Potato Reset book already. What if we just want your PDF? Okay, so just our PDF is not for sale. The PDF goes with our video course, which we have 12 videos in the course. And so we are not selling the book separately. So for the same amount of money that you would pay for our video course and this PDF, you will get 108 items. And there is so much wonderful information within the bundle. There are so many recipes. There are so many doctors wrote books for it, small books for it, with incredible information. There's more than just cookbooks as well. There are yoga videos. There are fitness videos. There is a how to dress for your body type video. There is a book on how to detox your house, how to get rid of chemicals in your home and use natural products so that you're not, contaminating your home. There's just so much content. You get to listen to Dr. Neil Barnard speak. You get the $10 Plant Strong coupon. There are batch cooking series. Several people did that. There are menu plans. There's, like all the things that you guys have asked me about for the last few years, they're included in the bundle. Somebody has done this work already, and you'll get all of it for the same price that you would get our video course. And so it's a huge value. There is so much. I have been spending hours going through it, looking at everything to see what's there. And I am just blown away because the content is just spectacular. It's very high quality content that has been submitted. Chef AJ submitted 3 video cooking courses, and you also get the PDF of the recipes that you can print. And I'll be sharing some of the things that I made from those. Those 3 courses would have cost you more than the cost of the bundle, but you're getting all of those plus all of my stuff. So if there is a repeat or 2 of things that you have, I wouldn't get hung up on that because there's so much more information in there and things that and people that you probably don't know of. There's so many people in it that I did not know about before. So it's introducing me to even more people for inspiration, which is just so exciting.
So Kim Keenan is asking, how long after the purchase will this content be available for us, to download? There is.
It is a good question.
Yeah, you have 1 year. That once you purchase the bundle, then it's 12 months that you have
download the content.
Access to download the content.
You get the content immediately.
Yes.
And you can download it immediately. Do you want to talk about how to download it? And doing a backup.
Yeah, the recommendation from, I'm trying to figure out which we're on this camera.
You just want to be close.
The recommendation that we got from Chef AJ, and we've done it ourselves, is you want to download the video into because there's so much of it. There's so much great content.
The PDFs.
Create a file folder, click your download, store it in that file folder. We do have a backup drive on Tammy's computer, and so I saved a whole other copy onto that backup drive so that if her computer crashes, then we do have a backup copy of it. So it's recommended that you store it in 2 places since, the whole thing, what's the retail value of it? It's like over $4,000 if you were buying everything separately. So
it would be $4,600 if you bought everything separately. That is how much it all combined is worth. So it's just an incredible value to it. And so once you once you have it downloaded, you go through the content and look at it, and then you pick and choose what you want to print. And then I saw it, somebody said, well, if you have an iPhone, you can save PDFs to Apple Books. Yes.
Perfect.
So on my iPad, I have saved the digital copy of the PDF of this is on my iPad, and I can scroll through it just easily.
And when you splash food in the kitchen on your iPad, when you're using the recipes, it's easy to wipe off.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true. And that makes it easy to read it too. Or you can save, you'll have the PDF on your computer. And so then you could make a recipe file on your computer and put all the PDFs that have recipes in there. And then you can go in there and open that up, and you can cook from that as well.
Okay. On the blog post question, I don't need to have two cameras on here. I have added the blog post address in the YouTube show notes. So, and Tammy took a lot of time yesterday to write a pretty complete blog post about what's going on with the bundle. So if you want to look at that, please follow the link in the show notes and go to that. If you're on Instagram, you'll have to come on over to
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Is the blog post up? Because somebody said they went to the blog and all they see is the class. Okay, so the bundle is not listed in our courses or under shop or courses. You have to look at the blog post. Is the blog post up on
Yes.
Okay, so you have to click on the blog, read the blog post, and we have links to purchase the bundle are in the blog post. So because since we didn't put this package together, somebody else put the bundle package together. And so that is on a website, and you have to go to that website to make the purchase.
Okay, I just saw a comment go by that says, Herb says, thank you, found the blog post now.
Okay, great. We're just trying to help everybody.
Okay, I'm going to go back to your camera.
Okay, now I wanted you to put content up so I can talk about it. And I'm just looking for any other questions. And did you tell him, Tom, the reason that you have 1 year to download all the content is because we have to pay for that website. We're paying every month to keep that website up. And so after 1 year, we feel like 1 year is long enough for everyone to be able to download the content. And then after that, it will not be available again.
What happens once they order the blog post?
Yeah, you will get, I don't know. We haven't ordered it. So I don't know. Do you know what happened?
They get okay. You're going to get an email from a company called Sendal. That's where Chef AJ and Melissa, is it Maris? Is hosting the bundle. So you will get an email from Sendal and with a login. And when you go there, then it's going to list all of the products within the bundle. And you don't have to download them all. You can pick and choose what you want to download to a specific location in your device. So
yeah, if there's something specifically that you have no interest in, you don't have to download it because you're downloading the individownload content.
Unless they do what I did, which was a big download because
I did everything.
I clicked send or download all, and so the computer just took off and was doing stuff for a while. So I did want to though hinge off of that question and address when you get the course, when you go to Nutmeg Notebook and log into our site and put in your bundle code to get the beautiful chopped salad course, you'll go through a sign-up process there to basically purchase your prepaid copy of the course because it's paid for in the bundle. You'll get the code for that in the instruction in the bundle. But you watch Tammy's videos. I'm in some of them. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I edited them. So you watch our videos. You do the course right on the Nutmeg Notebook blog site. You're not getting an email and having to go someplace else. Once you're on the blog, you are where you want to be. You watch the videos there. You download the PDF there. You are not waiting for an email to come from another
And you
destination.
told them they have a special code
Yes.
to use there.
Yeah.
Right.
The bundle has
then-
a bundle code to get the course for free, or prepaid is a more accurate statement.
Yes. And for our course, you will have that course for you for as long as we have a blog. That course will be up and available, and you can go in and watch the videos as many times as you want to. And so you'll have to create an account to be able to go in and use the code that you're going to get in here for access. And then you can watch them as many times as you want. And we, instead of making one long 2.5-hour video, we made individual videos. And so it ended up being 2.5 hours worth of content. But you know how thorough I am. And so I'm confident that once you watch all those videos, you will be able to batch prep salads that last for a week. You'll be able to chop them, and you'll be able to top them. That's why we are calling it Prep It, Chop It, Top It, which I thought was really clever. Somebody wants to know, when you put them on your computer, how do you organize them so that you can easily go back and find them? And that is putting them, like I would do categories. So, I would do a category for recipes, and then put all of the PDFs that are cookbooks in that category. And Jesse, you're a good computer person, and Randy, maybe you have something to add to that. Or Tom, do you have something to add to that?
I'm sorry, I'm working on getting this the send-all link for the StreamYard. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, no worries, honey. That's okay. But if you could give me some pictures to talk about, so I can talk to them about content.
Okay, who would you like?
Just start at the top so we don't lose.
let's
Oh my
talk
gosh, yes. So let's talk Tiffany. And do you have me on this camera? Yeah. So Tiffany did a mason jar prep guide book after she'd been on our show and Chef AJ's show, and then she found out about the bundle. She put this together, and it is beautiful. It is amazing. I made us the taco salad in a jar. I'll be sharing that with you over the next 10 days. I'll be sharing the recipes that I have been making from the bundle. And this is just a gorgeous guide. And she has everything in there, from breakfast through having meals. So oats, overnight oats, beautiful overnight oats with fresh fruit, and they just look amazing. And then of course, all of her entrees that are made in a jar, and salads. And Tom and I we split one of them because it was so filling, and we chopped our salad, and then we split the contents that were in the taco salad jar and poured it over our chopped salads. And it was absolutely delicious and amazing. She did such a great presentation on our show and on Chef AJ's. And these are just beautiful, and you will love them. And what a great way to store salad prep. So give me the next one, Tom. Then our friend Sharon McRae has a PDF of plant-based meals for family in minutes. She has 3, they're adults now, but everybody's living at home right now in college. And so she is cooking for a family of 5 every day. And she is a health and wellness coach. And are you going to move that?
Hang on, Instagram people. I'm going to back you up to see if I can't get
there.
more
That's
of
so
the
much
picture
better.
in here.
Yeah. And so she has simple, easy, delicious recipes. She loves to use the Instant Pot. It's crooked, Tom. Maybe you can level it out a little bit there.
Oh, no.
And wonderful recipes. And she uses a lot of greens because she is someone who is really into eating healthy, and she's really into making sure her gut health is good. And so she adds a lot of greens. She makes beautiful salads and soups and stews. And it's just a wonderful PDF of recipes. What?
I'm laughing at our setup here.
But we need, at the end, we need to take a picture of this, because this is like we're in a movie studio. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
Okay.
Okay. Will you give me the next one? People want to see the stuff.
Okay. Roseanne. Let me still. Okay. Here we go.
I'm looking here for. Okay. So then, okay. So Roseanne Oliveira, we love her. She lives here locally. We've had the opportunity to hear her speak in person a number of times. She's just amazing. I've learned so much from her. This is a 5-day reset for your plant-based life. And she has a program all about weight loss and transitioning to plant-based and everything. She is definitely science-based. And this is just going to be a beautiful program. Whether you're struggling or you're not struggling, it will be a really great program for you. And she put that together for the bundle. If you give me the next one.
Okay. There's a question from reiterated by Jesse for Pat.
Okay.
Pat Emark asks, is this the same bundle Chef AJ talked about a few months ago? If so, I'd like to send you a private message. And no, it is not. She was involved with Melissa in another bundle.
And somebody else too.
And somebody else too. This is a completely new bundle put together by Chef AJ and Melissa.
Yes.
So yeah.
Most bundles are not repeated because, who would buy it if it was repeated? And so, and this bundle will only be available for 10 days, and then it will never be available again because next year, when we do a new bundle, we want all new contributions, not the same. It'll be something new in it. Kim Keenan says, do you have new content in your chopped salad course? Well, we went through and we made many new videos, and we did use some for sauces and dressings that we had previously. But what people told me is that they wanted to have everything in one place. They wanted a book, a complete book on making the chopped salads, and they wanted the ideas of how to put ideas for how to top them so that they could enjoy the variety that I have. So this you will not find anywhere else. I have not put that any other place. And so that is all new. I've never shared that before, other than, like if I make an Instagram post and tell you what was in my salad. And so there is some previous content, and then there is some new content.
And on that content, the previous content, I did re-edit anything like the dressings, some of the dressing stuff we had up already, maybe the chickpeas. I took out all of the like and subscribe, and it's edited for the course. It's not just reposting previous videos. They are re-edited to fit well into the course material, shortened them down. There's no idle conversation in the middle of class, no talking during class. So anyway, so you'll find that most of the videos are, 15 to 20 minutes ish. But one of Tammy's gifts is she goes into very nice detail about what she's doing and why she's doing it. She gets many compliments for that. So I did leave in all pertinent communication about the food itself. So
okay, so
there's a question from Gina up here about how long the videos will be available. The bundle for download is just for the 1 year. Once you own the course, you will have access to those videos as long as that course is up on the page. I
for
did
us,
for
but
us.
maybe she's talking about other people.
Do you see the question there? It's from Gina. It's right there.
Yeah, I saw it. This might have been asked, but are the videos only available for a year also? Not our course. Our course,
as long as it's up on the site, the videos
as
will
long
be
as
available.
we have the website, they will be available. 10 years from now when we retire,
Yeah.
then we may shut down the website.
Yeah.
We don't know. And as far as other people's content, I can't really speak to that. But I would imagine that you will continue to have access unless it is something specific. Like Dr. Neil Barnard is having a specific evening, March 24th at 7 p.m., where you get to listen to him give a presentation and then do a Q&A. Dylan and Reeves from Well Your World are giving people, if you don't already belong, you will get 2 months of their free of their cooking classes. And that will give you will get 4 free live cooking classes, plus all the recipes, plus access to all of their previous cooking classes that you can watch.
There's Dylan and Reeves.
So there's Dylan and Reeves. So you have to look at each person's content, and then I don't know what parameters every person has put on their specific content. So and there's some things that are time sensitive.
For instance,
Dr. Neil Barnard.
That's an event, actually.
That is an event. And that'll be fabulous. He is one of my favorite plant-based doctors. I love his presentations because they are so, he makes everything seem so easy.
So this one is an open lecture. It's March 24th at 7 p.m. And it's otherwise, of course, you would pay for to attend.
Yes. So Reeves is in the house.
Hi, Reeves.
Reeves.
Oh, okay.
Hope you're doing good. We were just talking about your guys' class and what you have in the bundle. And that's super exciting. I love to have them on while I'm batch cooking and listen to them doing their cooking. And it's really fun. And so you can see how, this is just like a fabulous group of people, creators, content creators from the plant-based community and doctors. And the special thing about this bundle is doctors usually do not participate in bundles, but because of Chef AJ's influence, they love her. They were excited about making content and providing it for this bundle. And many of the doctors created new content just for this bundle. So it's just so exciting. If I buy the bundle, your course is offered inside, but separate fee for the course? No. When you buy the bundle, you're getting everything. You've paid for everything. So, you're going to pay for the bundle. You're going to get 108 different pieces of content for less than it would be to just purchase our course. And so that's why we're so excited about this, because this is just an incredible value for everyone. You just can't even imagine. When you go to the website, you will be blown away by how much content there is. It's just incredible. So give me another slide, Tom, to talk about. Oh, Chef Bravo, his Solutions for Healthy Lifestyle program. You guys, this is amazing. He hired professional people to videotape him giving presentations. And then he had guests on that gave presentations. And he created this course because he is a chef at True North Health Center, the medically supervised water fasting facility in Santa Rosa, California. And he's an incredible chef. He was trained, in the standard American diet. And he has taken all of his expertise and knowledge and adapted it to the plant-based lifestyle. So many people would tell him that they struggle once they get home from True North to stay on their healthy eating pattern. And so he decided to do this amazing course to help you stick with it. And I know I get emails from people all the time who are struggling, and they're like, I don't know why I can't stay on this. You know, what keeps you motivated? How have you been able to do this since 2013? You know, how do you keep your weight off? And he is just amazing. And I have this program, and it's wonderful. You have, you get to watch each individual video, and it's not all, not one great big commitment to listen to it all at once. And so that's just amazing. And he's such a great guy and easy to listen to. You may remember that we had him on the show, and he cooked for us and did wonderful. So Tom, will you give me the next slide? Yeah, once you download the content, you guys, you have it forever. It's yours. You have it. And I mean, you'll never not have it. And you do need to back up your computer, though, in case your computer crashes. So here is a bundle bonus. Rip Esselstyn is giving people $10 off. Now, somebody from Canada said that they can't get his products in Canada, so they won't be able to take advantage of that $10, but maybe you can give it to somebody who can. Share it. Gina says, apologies if this has already been answered, but my understanding is the videos are downloads, not links, and therefore yours forever. Our videos are not downloads. The videos for our program are hosted on our website. So you actually have to go to our website. That is where they are hosted, and that's where you will watch them. Other people may have videos. I doubt that anybody has download videos. Other people are hosting them privately on YouTube, and then they're giving you access to them.
Yeah. Our course has all of the videos embedded into the course. And like Tammy said, once you log in and get the course purchased with the bundle coupon, then you have ongoing access. You just log back onto Nutmeg Notebook, log into your account, and view your courses, because you own the course, which has 12 instructional videos. There are actually 13 videos if you're counting when you get there. We made one non-instructional video on all of the details about one of the major tools of chopping a salad, namely the Hollandwood bowl. Those of you that follow us know that that's an important thing. There is a whole module on 3 different ways to chop a salad, 2 of which don't include a Hollandwood bowl.
So Jessie says, sorry to interrupt, honey. She's just verifying that all 12 videos in the salad course are included in the bundle along with the salad PDF.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. What you will get is in the front of this, there it gives you in the PDF, when you get the PDF, there is a link, and then there is a code, and there is instructions on how to access the videos. So accessing course materials here in the front of the book. And that tells you how to go to our website and what you need to do. Tom wrote it all out for everybody. Somebody said they're already printing their book. And another thing, you were maybe going to address this, Tom, is although there's many people in the plant-based community who are selling the PDF, every person, like we only benefit if you use our affiliate link to make your purchase. If you purchase the bundle from somebody else, then they benefit from it. And so if you're here and you want it, we would appreciate it if you used our affiliate link to support us. And we thank you if you do decide to do that. We appreciate that.
Okay, next.
Lori wants to know from Reeves, does the 2 months video access begin the day of purchase of the bundle or after you register a code with Well Your World? And that information may be in their PDF. Everyone was to put details in their PDF if there was something that, if there was action that people have to take in order to access the content, then all of that information should be in the PDF that you get from each individual. After today, will there be customer support if we're having problems downloading or whatever? Yes, there is. I don't think I have it in front of me right now, but I have an email for Melissa if somebody does have problem. I think it's in my email. I didn't make a copy
Well, that'll
of
be
that.
noted on the site as well.
Yeah, it should be noted on the site. If you do have any issues with downloading it, then let me know and I'll get that link for her because she's doing all of that IT kind of stuff.
I have another, okay, this is Dr. Nikki Davis. I have up on the screen now.
Oh, she is lovely. She worked at True North for a while, and she had quite a transformation herself, as you can see here, when she transitioned to whole food plant-based. And so she made a new article for the bundle, and it's all about weight loss. And you may have seen her on Chef AJ's program. She's just a wonderful communicator. She's very casual and laid back and no nonsense. And so, you know, she shares in there all of her hints and tips and tricks with you. So if you're, you know, struggling with losing weight, here is a PDF that could help you. You know, it's good to get different ideas from different doctors. And again, here's a doctor that contributed to the bundle. You guys, that just has never happened before. It's so exciting.
Steve Franco has a question from Facebook. Can I put it on my desktop computer so I can print and my iPad? But okay, yes, you can put it on your desktop computer. We downloaded it into that. So you can print. And then what about loading it into your iPad so you can use a digital copy in the kitchen? So
yeah, so I will just pick the PDFs that I know that I want to cook out of, you know, which of course, like I put mine on there. You know, so you can, it depends on how much storage you have.
Yeah. How did you move this from the computer onto your iPad? Because it's just a file on the computer.
I think I don't remember. I emailed it to myself maybe, or I downloaded it out of Canva. I can't remember how I put it on there.
Yeah, you would download from your iPad into some kind of file management system. So we're fairly.
You mean from the computer to your iPad?
Yeah, from the computer to the iPad.
Okay, Jesse, you have an iPad. Help us out here.
Yeah.
How do you put the PDF?
Yeah, we're new with the iPad. So Tammy just got hers last December. So
Jeanette Kelly says, sorry, I missed the intro. Can you quickly restate what a bundle is? Yes. Hi. So nice to see you, Jeanette. So a bundle is where there were over 90 creators and doctors, content creators and doctors. So YouTubers, bloggers, people who have written cookbooks like Drina Burton, over 90 of us came together and contributed content to put in what is called a bundle. And so for $49, you get 108 pieces of different content that is worth over $4,600. But you get it for just $49. And everything comes with a PDF, and you download that, and then you have all the content. So our contribution was a brand new chopped salad course with 12 videos, instructional videos on how to prep it, chop it, and top it. And how I have this PDF is color, and it's over 40 pages and gives you lots of recipes, 25 different ways to top your chopped salads. And then there's all kinds of cookbooks. There's over 1,000 recipes in it. There are a few that are raw food. And you know what, you guys, the great thing about the raw food is there's no oil, and they're using all non-starchy vegetables and fruits. And the books are beautiful. The salads, the sauces that they make, everything is gorgeous. And some of that raw food can easily be adapted into your lifestyle. I mean, just think of all the beautiful salads that we all like to eat, and the fresh fruit desserts. And there's one book that's all about making fruit ice cream. And oh my gosh, it's just amazing. So once you purchase it, then you get to download all of the content. And then we're just showing you what we printed. It's all digital content, but the cookbooks you can print if you want to. And this one I took to Staples. This is ours. I took to Staples, and I paid quite a bit of money to have it printed nicely for me. And then this was one where I just downloaded all the content, and then I printed it here at home, and I just put it, you can't see it, and I put it in plastic sleeves so that it would stay clean. So lots of amazing recipes. There's also events. So on March 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Dr. Neil Barnard, his contribution is that he is doing a presentation, a live talk with Q&A. That is included in the bundle. And just there's how to dress for your body type. There's workout and fitness classes. There is a couple of yoga classes. All of the recipes are oil-free. There are some nuts and tofu and avocado used in recipes, so you can pick and choose. There's a lot of cooking classes. So there's my cooking classes, and then there's many, many more cooking classes. There's 2 people have PDFs in there all about batch cooking, and one has videos with hers. There's so much content. So you're getting $4,600 worth of content for $49. I mean, it's like, who wouldn't buy this? It's an amazing value. Even if you only use a third of the content, it will be money well spent. Cheryl, you're so funny. She says when she grows up, she wants to be just like me. Be careful what you wish for. Are all the bundles SOS free? All of them are oil free. There is no oil used in any of the recipes. That was one of the stipulations that Chef AJ made. Some people may call for salt in their recipes. You simply eliminate it. Right? And they're all whole food plant-based. I did see like some maple syrup being used. I just, instead of using the maple syrup, I always just sub some date syrup or use whole dates and increase the liquid a little bit. Certainly there are some recipes included in some people's submission for the bundle that I wouldn't make. But there are things that I wouldn't eat, but they're things that perhaps I would make for my grandchildren because they're higher calorie density. It's called the Ultimate Weight Loss Bundle. So a lot of the people submitted cookbooks or PDFs that were geared more towards that. But also, I think some of the younger people do use a little more nuts and seeds and avocado than I do. But, you just substitute then. If there's cashews in a sauce, I use white beans. If pepitas are sprinkled over the top of a salad, I can just leave those off, or I would use a little bit of ground flax or some chia. And so, you may need to make some substitutions just like you do from any recipes that we find. Let's see. Oh, and you guys, Chef AJ's cooking classes are amazing, and the recipes are incredible from that. So I'll show you a picture later in the week. I made this huge, beautiful glazed French apple pie that was just incredible. And the family loved it. So even little Sweet Pea, our oldest granddaughter, thought it was amazing. You mentioned customer service for the download earlier. Will you be able to post that in the comments on your website? I will put it I can put it in that blog post. I can't get that for you right now. Did you already have a problem downloading it? Just curious, because I think it was either an email that came, Tom, or on our Facebook page with Melissa, where she listed where people can contact her if they have a problem. I'm just looking to make sure it isn't here, but maybe go to the Facebook page and see if it's listed there.
Are you ready for another person?
Yeah.
How about...
Can you purchase multiple bundles as gifts? That is a really good idea. I wonder how that would work. Maybe you can ask Melissa on Facebook.
Okay.
Tom will ask how that will work. I mean, I know you could purchase it and download it and then share with them, but that would be a lot of extra work, huh? Will Dr. Barnard's Zoom presentation be available after the 24th?
That's an event.
It's an event. So it is that night, the 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern. I do not have any information about it being recorded and a replay. All I know is that is an event on March 24th. So I don't believe you'll have access to it if you can't go to that. Are the recipes all gluten-free? They are not, but many of them say, wheat flour, oat flour, or gluten-free flour. And so, no, everything is not gluten-free. And, you just have to adapt. If it calls for wheat flour, I'll use oat flour. Or you could use like Bob's Red Mill gluten-free flour. So the recipes aren't going to be all SOS free and gluten free. No, they're not. Mine are. All of my recipes are. And all of Janine's should be fine because this is a, potato based. Lori says the nice thing about the bundles are that you can get a lot of beautiful, attractive photography with the recipes. Printing the color photos is very costly to publish in a book. It is. And it's very expensive to have a color book made. And to have it so that the pages lay flat like this is also very expensive when you want to do that on a full color, full size cookbook. So you want to give me another picture, Tom? Michelle says, I just tried to purchase. When I pressed submitting, it said that the site doesn't exist. So are you talking about when you used our link, or when you went there when you were on the bundle website? Was it when you were on the bundle website?
Yeah, the site is up and working. It's working. So
okay.
I got Brittany on the screen here for you.
Okay. And so here is Brittany Giroudi. I know my brain is going. I'm thinking about her and not being able to download, and I'm wanting to know what that problem is. And did you find an email for Melissa?
I'm looking. I haven't found it yet.
Okay. It could be in an email.
Okay.
Or it could be on the blog. So, so here is Brittany from the Giroudi family. She has a whole food plant-based weight loss recipes, volume 1. I can't remember how much weight she lost. I think it was like 80 pounds, something like that. And she compiled this cookbook using the recipes that she used when she was losing weight. And so, you know, she's a fabulous plant-based cook. She loves to take recipes from her childhood or the standard American diet and adapt them and make them healthier. So if you are struggling with what to eat while you're in weight loss mode, this is a great book. Her recipes always turn out wonderful. They're foolproof, and they're really relatively easy to make. So even if you're not very proficient in the kitchen, she is a teacher, and so she is extremely detailed. You guys think I'm detailed. I think Brittany is even more detailed than I am. And so she just makes it very easy to pull off her recipes. So this is one that you would want to print or put on your iPad because it's fantastic. So will you give me the next person?
Yep. Here we go.
So Jesse says, I think someone was saying that they had not yet received an email about the download link, but I don't know if their issue was already resolved or not. Okay. Oh, Cheryl says, no problem here. She's just curious. Curious.
Here, I found it. I'm going to do a copy and paste into the chat.
And this is for
the
help.
For the UWL bundle support.
Okay. Tom found support for UWL and bundle. And so he is going to put that in the chat. And then will you also put it in the show description as well, Tom?
Yes.
And he'll put it down underneath the YouTube video. He'll put it down there in the description. Okay, Kathy Fisher. We all love.
Actually, it's an email address, uwlbundle@gmail.com.
Yeah, it's an email. Yeah. So Tom put the email for contacting if you have a problem with the bundle. He put it in the chat feed. And so there it is for support. You'll contact her because we don't have behind the scenes access to the bundle. We can't see who purchased or anything. So there you go. So Kathy Fisher, yeah, I told him. And he also put it in the show notes. So you can copy and paste from there as well. Kathy Fisher is a fabulous SOS-free chef. She does teaching at True North Health Center in Santa Rosa, California, which is the medically supervised water fasting facility. And this one is all about snacks. And so they are all SOS free. She does use dates to sweeten things. And her recipes, you guys know I love her. I have her cookbook, and some of her recipes are my favorite recipes. And so this one is all about having healthy snacks. And so I think that you'll really enjoy it. I'll make something from it later in the week to share with you. So for the next 10 days, I will cook things out of the bundle recipes, and I will share them with you. Oh, this says low battery. Can you grab the charger and let's just plug it in right here so I don't lose it. Well, you can give me the next person.
We have a couple of questions before I do that.
Okay, sure.
Gina's asking, how many times can you, do you see that there? How many times can you download the bundle? And then there's another question, and can you download it more than once? And then another one is, how, and once you download it, how long do you have access to it?
Well, once you download it, it's yours. Once you've downloaded all the content and have it on your computer, then it's yours. You have access to the website where the bundle is stored for 1 year. The reason they put a limit on that is we have to pay a monthly fee to have that website up there functioning. And so we figure after 1 year that's plenty of time for everyone to go in and download the content that they want. I don't know how many times you can go in and attempt to download it. Do you, Tom? Is there a limit? I know on some bundles, they put like a limit of 5 times to.
I think I remember one of our conferences, there is a limit of downloading the whole thing because if somebody's downloading more than 5 or 6 times, then there's a concern that it's being
given away,
that somebody has given out their code or something, and friends are then downloading an unpaid copy. So I believe there is a download limit. But it's enough so that if you want to download it onto your laptop and onto your iPad and onto your desktop, you're fine. But once you shouldn't
need to go to it and download
multiple. Well, once you've downloaded, you have it. Now, if you're downloading individual pieces, can you go in and download this one and then go back a week later and download another one? I think so. A good question to send to the email support.
To the support.
Or it might be in an FAQ. And as we move through the next 10 days, we'll probably get some user updates from Melissa.
So once you've purchased it and then you're waiting to get your confirmation email, check your junk folder because it will come from SendOwl downloads, and SendOwl won't be in your contacts. And so it may end up in your junk or spam folder. So make sure that you look there to see if the email has come there. All right.
Reeves went to the warehouse. She wants to know if she missed anything. Have you talked about Kathy Fisher yet? Did we do
Yes.
Okay.
Give me the next one.
Okay. Oh, who's this lady? Who is this?
Okay. So there is Chef AJ's 3 cooking classes. And you also, so you get to watch the videos, you guys, of her cooking, which we know she is so entertaining and she cooks so dang fast. I don't know how she cooks so fast, and she talks as fast as she moves as well. I mean, we've been to her and Charles' home. We've stayed there for a week at an Airbnb nearby, and she cooked for us every day. And I couldn't believe how much that woman could cook in such a short amount of time. It's amazing. So anyway, her videos are very entertaining. And of course, you guys know the food is SOS free. I can't remember how many recipes it was, but I printed off the PDF that goes with the videos, and it was so many pages of content. It was amazing. And so, and I made the family her glazed French apple pie, which, I mean, seriously, it was like this thick. You ate the last piece, huh, honey? I don't have a piece to show, but I have my pictures. I'll be showing that later in the week. And it was a huge hit. And she has burgers, veggie burgers in there with no beans. So if you're, not eating beans, she has those in there, desserts, just salads, everything, entrees.
Not fully plant-based son-in-law really like pie.
Yes, and our not fully plant-based son-in-law, I can't even talk, loved the apple pie. He first he smelled it and then he was like, yeah, I think I want a piece of that. And it's all sweetened with dates. It was amazing. And I cut out little apple shapes out of apples and put them on the top. It was absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. So, and those classes alone were worth like $60 on her website. You can purchase one class for $20. So those 3 classes were worth $60. And then also the vegan women's retreat that was virtual that I was in, that Chef AJ put on. You get that as well. And I'll tell you what, the presentations in that were amazing. I did a presentation that was all about batch cooking. You guys have never before seen that presentation unless you were on that vegan women's retreat. And so it was a can I say that it was a wonderful presentation? It was very informative. I tried to make it simple and very informative so that people would be able to start batch prepping food themselves. And so you're going to get that. That is something that you guys have also asked me for, is a class. Well, it's not a class, but I did a wonderful presentation on that, and you'll be getting that. You'll get to watch that whole video, and it went on. It was like a whole morning's worth of content with amazing speakers in it. It was great. Yes.
I got a prompt from Chef AJ on Instagram to look at the comments. So so Instagram folks, to get the link to the bundle, go to nutmegnotebook.com and look at the top, the very first post has all the information you need to get the bundle. We have links on our Facebook feed we're streaming right now, and on our YouTube in the show notes. But
and also on Instagram, if they look at my bio, the link is there.
The link is up in the bio. So, but there were some comments, where do I get the link? So it's in the bio. Chef AJ was just prompting me to respond to the Instagram folks. So
look
yes,
on Instagram. You did click that for me on Instagram to make it go so that the link is there. You can double check. You can do Nutmeg Notebook Instagram on the computer.
Okay, I'll do that. So anyway,
Okay.
yeah, it should be in the, I'll go double check that. If you're on Instagram, you're on an iPhone looking at a monitor screen, kind of looking over our shoulder at the YouTube and the Facebook live stream. So my apologies for that. Instagram does not want to share their toys in the sandbox with YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. I don't know why, but so we're cheating the system and have a video camera looking at our studio monitor, picking the sound up off the iPhone. So
Right.
so we could include you. So sorry for that extra step. I'll go check and make sure your link is in the bio.
Look and make sure it's in my
Okay.
bio. It should be. It should be in my bio. I did try to do that this morning.
Okay, here's Dr.
So there's a question. Is Chef AJ's apple pie recipe in her bundle content? Yes, it is. So you can watch her make it in the video, and then you also get the recipe, and it is amazing. So, and then again, the Vegan Women's Retreat, I did a really extensive, but I tried to make it easy presentation for you, all about how to batch prep.
Yeah, it's updated. I clicked update here. So the send all
Is
is
there.
your website URL
Yes.
right now,
Mhm.
not Nutmeg Notebook. It takes you
Yes.
straight to send.
So Instagrammers, look at my bio on Instagram. So go to my Instagram page, and then when you're looking at my picture, click on the Nutmeg Notebook above it if you're looking at the feed, and you'll see down about midway is a link. That is the link to the bundle. That is the bundle link right there. So, okay, you want to give me another person to look at, Tom? Oh, Dr. Esser. So he was on Chef AJ's The Truth About Weight Loss yesterday. He did a fabulous presentation. I hope you got to see that. He has this 6-week anti-inflammatory program. And so he lays out exactly what you should eat and what you can do to help reduce inflammation in your body. And food makes a huge, huge difference, you guys. When I did the modified intermittent fasting with Sia for 10 days, the inflammation in my right leg disappeared. It went down slowly, and then boom, one day when I was in the shower and I was shaving my leg, I was like, oh my gosh, my leg is so much smaller because of the sciatic nerve pain. All my muscles, my nerves were inflamed. And so my muscles got inflamed, and all that inflammation was it was very painful. And, at the end of the day, like if I had socks on, I would have a band on my ankle where my sock was. That's all gone. Food makes such a huge, huge difference in the amount of inflammation that we have. And so his course is going to be really beneficial if you have inflammation issues. Yes, Dr. Esser's course. I'm telling you, this bundle is so amazing. There is so much great content in it. I'm just like blown away. I mean, I'm at my computer. I have it all downloaded and I'm just going through and looking at everything every day. Okay, so after Dr. Esser, Tom.
Is Faith from Get to the Root in the bundle here? Do you know?
I
thought she was, but
I can't remember.
okay, I'll put the next one up and I'll keep looking.
Okay.
It's a question. There's a question in the chat about that.
Oh.
So here's the next one for you though. I'll look.
Okay, so KM, KM says, I just purchased the bundle and downloaded your cookbook. It looks beautiful. How do I get access to your video classes? So open up what you printed, and on one of the inside pages, where can I be where it's not washed out? It tells you how accessing the course materials. And Tom tells you exactly how to do it, because you'll go to our website and he tells you on here exactly how to do it. So read that page. It is the first page inside the book. So you're going to open up your book and that first page says accessing course materials. So I'm sorry, it's just blaring white at you guys. You can't even read it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, somebody said I searched the bundle content page and I didn't see the Scott family. Yeah, so they probably,
I'm and I don't see
I
it.
don't think they're in it either. I don't think that they didn't have any content that ready that they could put in. You know, you either had to have time to make the content, which is what we did. You know, Chef AJ called us and said, hey, I want you guys in this. You're going to have to make something. And so we said, oh my gosh. And do you remember we took a couple weeks off? We took 3 weeks off in November, December, sometime in there.
December, the last 2 weeks of December and first week of January.
Yeah. And that's because all we were doing was eating, living, and breathing the bundle. And getting this ready. I mean, I had to learn how to use Canva. I had never used Canva before. I had to learn how to use Canva, you know, to make all these pages. So it was a huge learning curve for me. I told Tom every day, my brain hurts from having to learn all this new stuff.
But having gone through the experience of doing this, I have confidence now that I can take Tammy's recipes and start
we can make a cookbook
building. And I'm going to be using Kindle publishing in Amazon to create an actual collection, organized collection of because the blog goes back plant-based all the way to 2013.
Yes.
There's so much stuff in there, but yeah, I'm going to really, and I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to work into that and learn and grow and go. But this experience.
Yeah, we had to do this under time pressure.
Chef AJ put this total deadline on us. It was so intense. So when we got to January 15th and turned in our homework, it was like, whew,
so glad that's
what a
over.
relief that was. Okay.
We were like, so glad that's over.
I've got the next one ready when you are.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, one of my favorites, plant-powered snacks, Drina Burton. I love Drina's recipes. Her recipes are foolproof. This one is all kinds of snacks. She did a lot of popcorn in this. There's chocolate popcorn and I think like, what's that? Kind of like kettle corn and that kind of thing. So it might be a little richer foods than you want if you are, or high calorie density foods if you're in weight loss mode. If you're on maintenance, then you'll probably be able to have them. This is all stuff that I would make for my grandkids, but I probably wouldn't necessarily eat it because for me, it would be too easy to overeat on that chocolate popcorn. Although I have to say it looks absolutely amazing. And she has a couple of books in here. So you checking Instagram there too?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I can see there.
Cheryl says, I purchased and I'm downloading now. Very exciting. Oh, I'm so glad. Somebody says, how exciting for a future publication. Yes, we're very excited. People have written to me and asked me if you could just take all the recipes that you have on your blog and put them in a PDF, I would buy them just like that, just so I could have them all in one place. And so, we will do a cookbook. I don't know if I'll have new content for the cookbook or not, because what happens is I save up recipes and I think, okay, I'm going to save these because we're going to get started on our cookbook. And then I feel bad about not sharing them with you. So I give them away to you for free. And so we, just like the ranch dressing and the Caesar salad dressing, I knew if I kept those and put them in a cookbook, you all would want to buy the cookbook because you would want ranch dressing and Caesar. But, I got so many questions and people looking for ranch dressing or a Caesar dressing that I couldn't hold them back. I had to share them with you. And so I shot myself in the foot, I guess. But so if I do a cookbook and it's all current recipes, I hope that you guys would accept that and be happy with that, because I have shared all of my recipes thus far with you for free.
Gail has a question there. I'll go ahead and answer. Gail, if you accidentally ordered it twice, email the go to the support email that I provided in the show notes on YouTube, and email them directly and let them know what happened, and then that will be taken care of.
Yes.
This is a digital download, and universally with digital downloads, when you order it one time, you have it, and there's no refunds. But if there's an error like that, we actually discussed that in one of our sessions, that if there's an accounting error, it will be taken care of. So please email that address I put in the show notes right away, and they will get it sorted. It may not happen like right away this morning because there's a lot going on right now. But
she'll be very busy.
Because no doubt you're not the only one that happened to. I think I even did that once on something about it. One of our programs for the blog, one of our recipe programs, I bought it twice. And so I had to email the owner of the company, say, hey, I just bought this twice. And he took care of me. So, they will take care of you. I just got to
stand up for a little bit because my back is hurting. So I don't know if you'll have to adjust the camera on me or not. Yeah. But I just need to.
I'll adjust.
Did you hear all my? Did you? Yeah, I'm cut off. Did you hear all my bones creak?
I did hear you crack. Let's look at the next person.
Okay.
You're done with Drina, right?
Yes.
And we've already talked. We already did potato wisdom.
Oh
right?
yeah, but how about? Oh yeah, let's do Gustavo.
Okay.
Okay, we love Gustavo, you guys. He is such a nice friend. So multi-talented. You know that he is a pianist. He is a concert pianist. In fact, one time we had a plant-based potluck because there was a conference going on here. I think my head's still maybe cut off. No, it's better now. And
there's a delay.
So yeah, I forgot. And so he came to our house and we had a wonderful potluck. I think we had 30 or 40 people here. We had plant-based physicians and it was just so much fun. And Gustavo and Tom played the piano for us. And so it was just delightful. We have a baby grand in our, no, it's a living room.
It's a full-size grand.
Full-size grand. Sorry. We have a full size.
It's a 6-foot grand.
It's a 6-foot grand in our living room. And so Gustavo played and Tom played, and it was fantastic. So he has combined his love of music with his love of cooking plant-based. So you get 2 episodes of The Pianist and The Chef. Plus you get the recipes, and he is a wonderful chef as well. You get to listen to him play the piano, and it's lovely. Like it was, something that he came up with like at the beginning of the pandemic. And it was just really popular and lovely. So, I mean, that is like, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it because it's extremely special and something unique that, that he could do. And marrying those 2 things that he loves. So that is fantastic. I think that you will really enjoy just the peacefulness of that. And, you know, he just has such a fabulous, calming personality. And it's fun to watch him cook as well. So I'm ready for the next one. How's it going on Instagram? I see a question. A grand piano in your living room? That sounds like heaven. Well, it is for Tom because Tom is a piano player. And when he was going through his midlife crisis in his 40s, him and a buddy were out looking at pickup trucks. And then his buddy said, do you remember
SUVs.
that? Oh, no, you were looking at trucks.
SUVs.
Okay, SUVs. And our friend Steve said to Tom, you love piano, right? And Tom said, yeah. And he said, well, how much would a really like top-notch piano cost? Would that be about the same as buying a new vehicle? And then Tom was like, yeah. And so that totally changed it. And then he started shopping, and it took you what, at least a year to find the piano, you know, because every instrument has a little bit different sound. And then it is he ended up getting a Steinway, and it is beautiful. And I, you know, love to hear him play.
And the grandkids now too.
And the grandkids now too. And our kids took piano lessons as well. And I do not play, but I do enjoy listening. Okay. Do you have another one? So Joyce has a question. Your videos will come through via the PDF, or is this when the blog info comes into play? So you will get your PDF, and the first page inside the PDF says accessing course materials. And so this tells you exactly what to do. I don't want to show it because the code's on there. It shows you exactly what you need in order to access the video and how to go to the blog and do that. Okay.
Are you ready for plant-powered kitchen, plant-based kitchen?
So somebody says, I
question.
got the 404 error when I went to my email, and the link and the receipt were there. So it could be that the website is overloaded.
Oh,
It
just
could
just
be.
wait and try again a little bit.
I would just wait and try a little bit again, because, you know, the 90 people that are in this bundle are all doing what we're doing this morning. And so it's probably just overload. The site is probably just too busy right now. So just wait a little bit and then try again.
Yeah, we know it's working because a number of people have
already been successful at getting it. You know, the same thing happened one time with Holland Bowl Mill. Remember?
We got a phone call. They called us in the middle of a show almost or something.
And the site had crashed because we had so many people going to it at one time.
You guys are a bunch of site crashers. Yep. That's what's happening. No, it should be a robust site. They'll catch up.
Yeah. So the videos for our course are not embedded in the PDF. There may be some people whose videos are embedded in their course, but ours are not. Ours are hosted on our website. And so you get instructions on that very first page. Past the front cover, the very first page tells you how to access the videos. Okay. Diane says, I have my downloads. This is fabulous. Okay, let's do the next one. And Jill Dalton is in it. Here she is. Plant-based cooking show, Jill Dalton. I know that you guys love her. She makes everything very easy. She has wonderful videos. This is her holiday feast cooking class. And, you know, so you guys are always wondering, what am I going to make for the holidays? And so that was her contribution to this. I did go through and look at it. I haven't made anything out of it yet, but the recipes looked amazing. Her food always does look amazing. Many of you probably have one of her cookbooks. And this is full of recipes for you, things that you can choose for the holiday season. Okay, next one.
Who's this guy?
Yes. So you guys, look at this. Dr. Furman submitted. This is a program all about intermittent fasting, which is just so fantastic. Tom, is that my computer? I was wondering if you could open it up there. I can't remember how big this is. It's his 10 in 20 intermittent fasting.
Oh,
so
I have the page open here. I can find him here and click on it and get a deeper description. Yeah, here we go.
yeah, I wanted to get the more of a description, but I don't think that's going to give it to you there.
Oh, that's going to be on.
I was thinking that
it's on the other page. Okay.
If you went to the PDF and looked at it there. So anyway, intermittent fasting. I know I've created a lot of buzz about intermittent fasting with everyone in our community because of the 10-day intermittent fasting, modified intermittent fasting that I did. And Dr. Furman really believes in intermittent fasting and the health benefits that you get from doing it. So if we are constantly overloading our body with food, eating, 18 hours out of the day, 16 hours out of the day, our body is having to metabolize that food. It's having to work on digestion all the time. And it doesn't have an opportunity then to heal things that need to be healed. But when you stop eating all the time and reduce your feeding window into a smaller amount of the day and have more hours where you're not eating, it gives your body a rest and it allows your body to work on things that need to be healed.
Okay.
And
I have it here. I can read this.
Okay, Tom's going to read to you the description of this.
Okay, I'm going to be leaning off screen here a little bit. Learn the latest advances in nutritional science from Dr. Furman during this special video lecture. Jump into the Nutritarian diet with the Transformation 20 series for a 20-day meal plan, grocery list, and education to address your health concern and reach your ideal weight. This ebook will teach you all you need to know about intermittent fasting, which, we're learning so much about that these days. So I'm so glad he has this in the program, especially.
I am too. And the value on this is $115.95. And you're getting it included with all these other things for only $49.
And this is what the page looks like.
And then there's another intermittent fasting. Read what Dr.
Right next to it, Dr. Sia Veras. Dr. Sia Veras. And she dived deep into the art of intermittent fasting with a doctor that specializes in water-only fasting. Find out why you should adopt this habit today, which program would work best for you, and how to have fun with it. Live long, live vibrant, and live optimally healthy. So that's also included in the bundle.
And that's
on top of the series that you just finished.
Yes, for $20. So there's two courses in the bundle all about intermittent fasting. So, you would spend the money on just my course, but when you're buying the bundle, you're getting all of this. I mean, it's amazing, all of the content that we have in here. So, do you want to give me the next one? Oh, okay. A lot of talk about sprouting. I get asked questions about sprouting all the time since we had Doug Evans on, and we are sprouting. And here's what I just rinsed before we went live. Oh, I got to hold it this way because it's dripping a little bit.
Hey.
And so here's some sprouts. I write on my jars with permanent marker. Somebody shared with me, I think on Instagram, that I could do this and that it will just wash off, and it does. It's so great. So I don't even have to use a sticker. So I write how many tablespoons of seeds, what it was, and what day I started it. So this one will be done today. This is a broccoli mix, it's called. And so if you put the book back on, Tom, then I'll tell them about the book. And so this is called Alive, because when you're sprouting, what you sprout is alive, which is so amazing. And this is Nathan Morris, and Nathan and his wife, Lisa, are raw food people. They make the most beautiful food you have ever seen. Just seeing the pictures of their food will make you want to go raw. It's gorgeous. And so, of course, they eat a lot of sprouts. He sprouts all kinds of things. And so this is a book, a guidebook all about sprouting. He gives you all the basic information that you need so that you can do sprouting yourself. And it's beautiful. The pictures are just lovely. And the layout, they are the authors of many raw food cookbooks, and they're incredible. Their photography is amazing, and their information, and they love sharing how to eat raw and what to eat. And I think you're going to really love his Alive cookbook, and it will be a really nice guide for you for learning how to sprout. Yes.
Chef AJ said that doctor's name that I butchered earlier is pronounced Chia. Chia.
Oh, good to know.
Chia is how it's pronounced. So my apologize for getting that wrong. It's an interesting spelling.
It is.
Anyway.
Thank you, Chef AJ. Hey, how you doing today? That lady she never stops working. Never stops working. I texted her last night and said, great job on the summit. I bet you're exhausted. She was like, yes, and the bundle starts tomorrow. And so here she is, back up again, working more. How many others are nutritarian focused? I don't know that I know how many of them in this bundle are nutritarian focused. You know, there's not a whole lot of difference between nutritarian and starch based. You know, we eat a little more starch and they maybe eat a little more nuts and seeds, but basically they're the same.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't been able to find in the FAQs yet. Chef AJ, if you're still on Instagram, we're getting a recurring question about how many times can it be downloaded. People have multiple devices, iPads, phones, laptops, desktops. So it wouldn't be impossible to need 4 downloads. And then if you mess one up, which I did the first one, then you got to go again. So do you know if there's
this is clever. I like what this person did.
Do you know if there's a limit to how many times it can be downloaded? And I'll, and if you're able, if you can drop that answer onto the YouTube chat feed, because the Instagram feed is not shared with YouTube and Facebook that we're simulcasting on.
Okay, so Jesse has posted again. Thank you, Jesse, in the chat feed, the email for help if you're having trouble with the bundle. And she is asking people to be patient and, you know, give it 24 hours for someone to respond because they will be overloaded right now. KPF says easy download, downloaded to my hard drive and transferred it to a thumb drive, done in less than 3 minutes. Took about 1 gigabyte in size, and I have this saved on a thumb drive for future use. So that was really smart.
Yeah,
that's a good idea too.
The files are compressed. Oh, hi, Donna. Donna got her bundle right here in town.
Oh, great.
I lost my train of thought.
Okay. So Jesse said there is a limit of 7 times.
Okay. Thank you.
How did you find that out, Jesse?
I was trying to find it in the FAQs, but I got distracted.
Okay. Cheryl says, thank you so much, Tammy and Tom. You're amazing. We appreciate you. Oh, and we had access weeks ago to the website, but then to make it fair to everybody, they took all the content and hid the content on the website so that nobody could cheat and have people buy before we did. And so we couldn't go on and look at everything.
Right.
Just so we didn't have all the details. Does Dr. Furman have something on inflammation in the bundle too, or does he just have the intermittent fasting?
I'll go back over and check.
Okay, so give me the next slide. We already did Barnard. Is that Barnard's?
Yeah, that's Dr. Barnard's thing. So I think I think we're done with all those here. I do have this whole page
Oh,
here.
great.
Let's talk a little bit about what SpudFit's doing, maybe.
Okay. So he has Andrew Taylor, SpudFit is what he goes by. And he has his SpudFit challenge. And so he also has a lot of potato-based recipes. You know, if you're not familiar with him, he went on an all-potato diet for a year and lost over 100 pounds. And all he ate was potatoes. And he, you know, broke his food addiction and eliminated his depression. And we actually had the opportunity to meet him. He lives in Australia, but he came to Northern California to attend one of our conferences. And he came to a potluck and gave a talk at that. And one thing that I remember that he said at that talk was, make your food boring and your life exciting. And not that we, you know, have to eat boring food.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
not,
I'm sorry. I switched the screen on you.
okay. Not that we have to eat boring food, but his point was, don't let food be the only joy and excitement that you have in your life. Let your life be joyful and exciting. And the food is secondary because it is just fuel for the body. So anyway, his bundle is full of potato recipes. And then, of course, we have high carb Hannah. You know, don't you wish you'd learned about this way of eating when you were younger, like her and Plentiful Kiki? And so this is her lean and clean. She has a wonderful food plan laid out for losing weight.
50 plus recipes in a 14-day.
And a 14-day food plan. I know several people who have followed her program and had great success with losing weight, making her recipes. And her recipes are very simple and easy to do. And I think that you probably would really enjoy that.
Here we go.
Irma says she just received hers and got the links right away. Joyce says, looking forward to getting my bundle. Thanks for the preview. Have a great day. Gotta go. Thank you for watching and thank you for purchasing. We'll see you on the next one.
Oh, I did not.
Could you repeat the cost of the program? I'm coming in late. Yes, it is $49. We're talking about the Ultimate Weight Loss Bundle. And you get over 105, I think it's about 108 pieces of content worth $4,600 if you had to pay for everything separately, and you get it for $49, which is so amazing. Included are a lot of new content that was created just for this bundle, including our video and PDF on how to make beautiful chopped salads. So we have, our course includes 12 instructional videos plus a 40-page PDF that is full of recipes. We teach you in our course how to prep it, chop it, and top it, how to batch prep your salads so they last a week, different ways to chop them, even if you don't have a Hollandwood bowl, because I want everybody to be able to enjoy the benefits and the taste of a chopped salad, and then different ways to top it. I have 25 ideas in here for you to top your salad, so you can make it 25 different ways. Plus, I have salad dressings, salsa, hummus recipes, the beans, croutons, you name it. It's all in here, and you can print this off. I include all color pictures for you, and I will show you the pages for the, you can't see because of the lights, but there is content here that where I tell you what was in that salad to give you ideas. You put it, there you go. Good job. Good job, honey.
Well, it's not really readable, but
it's not readable, but just so they can see that
everything is mirrored,
that the content is there.
Okay.
And so that way, you know, you can successfully pull off batch prepping your salads and then be able to top them and enjoy them. And, that will serve you for 25 days. You won't have to repeat a salad if you don't want to. And then there's all other kinds of content. So, and we've been going through all of it, and that's what we're doing right now. So let's move on to the next one.
Frank.
So Frank, Dr. Frank Sabatino.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. He has his Lean and Healthy for Life. And he wrote this PDF book, this ebook for the bundle. And it's all about how to get lean and healthy and how to sustain it. So I haven't read the whole thing yet, but I've skimmed it. And I thought it was really very interesting. He's a wonderful doctor. He has a great presentation and kind of, like no nonsense. And I think that you'll really enjoy this. I mean, it's one more amazing thing that you're going to get in this bundle. I mean, you guys won't have to buy books for the rest of the year because you're going to have so much content to get through. It's going to keep you busy.
And then there's some new perspectives on familiar subjects going on here.
Yes. Oh, so here is batch cooking. She is adorable. This is Vicki Brett. Is it Gatch? I'm not sure I'm saying it right. Chef AJ has interviewed her. I don't know if you saw her at the holiday time. I think it was Thanksgiving. She did here's Thanksgiving and then how to make a Thanksgiving meal. And then the next day she was on Chef AJ's and she showed what to do, how to make over the leftovers. And it was amazing what she did. So this is a batch cooking course. And Tom, if you could bring it up on the full screen over there that gives you more of a description for me. I believe that there's videos with this. I believe you get recipes and videos with this to help you with your batch cooking. So Tom's going to take a look at it and find it and see. But I think that's what it includes. So anyway, she is just adorable, and she has a way of just making it seem so easy and simple. And don't we all want that? We want it to be easy and simple. I know you guys have asked a lot about batch cooking classes, and there are batch cooking classes included in this, as there's some others as well as hers. And I wanted to look at, because I made my notes. And then there's also meal planning. There's 3 different people that have meal plans. There's a 21-day challenge by Julia Dunaway. And I follow her on Instagram, and she does beautiful food. She's lost a lot of weight, plant-based. There's plant-based diet to shred, a real athletic approach to it. And then there's meal planning mastery. So you'll have plenty of material.
Here's the details
here it
here.
is.
I can scroll up so you can read them.
Yeah, would you?
Just give it a second. I'm getting I'm cutting her picture up, but you've got the paragraph there
Yeah.
now.
When you're serious about losing extra weight, you need a great strategy for preparing ahead. And it can be so much easier than you think. In this all new cooking class, so she made it for the bundle, learn to batch prep a few plant-based ingredients for 20 delicious, easy, pound-shedding meals. You can enjoy them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so, I mean, that is fabulous. So she has it all laid out, and it's going to be, I think you guys are going to really like it. And she's just a joy to listen to. What you got next?
Well, back to you until I find the next one.
Okay. So there's also, there's some extra things that aren't food. There is how to detox your home, how to get the chemicals out of your home, but still have a clean house. I think that's a really important one. Elise Jones, who is married to Dr. Clapper, has a yoga class. She is lovely. We actually got to go on the cruise to Greece, and Elise was, we spent 2 weeks with her. Elise was in our group, and she just
she is.
is the sweetest lady, and she's so calm. And in the women's retreat, you'll also get to hear her. In the women's retreat, she did a meditation session that just was so
She's got
peaceful.
the most wonderful yoga voice.
She does, doesn't she? She really does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just so sweet and calming, and just her whole personality just reeks of that, that vibe of being calm and serene. And so she has gentle yoga and chair yoga video for you that I think you guys will love. And she is a delightful person, a very kind and giving sweetheart, and lovely. And then you'll also get in the virtual women's retreat, you will also get a meditation in there from her that we loved. So
Is she why Dr. Clapper is so nice?
I think so. It's a woman behind the man. What can you say? Or maybe he's the man behind the woman, because she is her own person. But anyway, she was delightful. We really enjoyed getting to know her. There is also, go ahead.
I was going to say there's a lot of for people that want to, get busy.
Yes.
There's a lot of exercise stuff in the bundle as well.
There's some wonderful fitness in the bundle. This is Power Up, Rediscover Your Power. You get 11 videos in this. So if you're like me, I'm not the kind of person that wants to go to the gym. Never have. We actually, when we were first married, where we lived back in the Midwest, they were going to open up a new gym, and we went and signed up for it before it opened. And then the whole thing went under. And so we never, they never finished building it. But they took our money. We didn't get our money back. And we've never joined another gym since then. It's just not my thing. I prefer, I love to be out in nature. I prefer to go for a hike or a walk in my neighborhood, or we live close to the mountains, and just, go to the foothills and, hike. And that's what I love to do. So I'm not a gym kind of person. So home things are perfect for me. And I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's 11. I counted 11 of those. Oh, this is really fun. So this is a raw foodist who really he's a delight to watch his videos. You may have seen him on Chef AJ's program, and he has a spring meal plan, and spring is coming. Yes, it is. This is a Raw Advantage 21-day spring meal plan. And even if you're not a raw foodie, some raw food meals are really, really delicious. We used to have a raw vegan restaurant here where we live, and we did enjoy going there and getting some things because we knew it was super healthy. It was extremely fresh, because it was raw, and it was really fun. So I think that you will enjoy looking at the recipes in the raw food content, and the pictures are amazing. Oh, and Kathy Hester, we love Kathy Hester. She is the queen. She has a plant-based homemade mix class. So you're going to learn how to make some of your own spices in this. And so, sometimes it's hard to find the one that you want and have it be salt-free. Well, when you're making your own, you can make them however you want. And so you can make your own spice mixes and have them be salt-free. And, she has just a wonderful palate. She knows, if you've ever watched her cook, she will taste something and then she'll be like, I think it needs a 1/4 teaspoon more of smoked paprika. I mean, she must have the taste buds of all taste buds, because she knows exactly what something will need. And she's really great at adapting. you know, her recipes. If you need something gluten-free or salt-free or, you know, whatever it may be. And she's just fun to watch as well. So I'm just going to check the thread here and see if I am missing anything. Lauren says, so many downloads, received it in a few seconds. Yay. Let's see.
There's another workout thing when you're ready.
Oh yeah, Mastering Diabetes. Somebody is saying Mastering Diabetes has a 75-page ultimate nutrition and recipe book. Yes, they do. Okay, so here is an 8-day challenge workout. So we have stuff in here for the guys too. One of the raw foodists has a book called Dude Food. That's Dude, D-U-D-E, Dude Food. I love that. Is that just like so hysterical? The McDougals have a mini maximum weight loss course, you guys, which is so amazing. Can you find the McDougals, Tom? I'm telling you, the content in here is unbelievable. There is something for
This
everyone.
could have been busted into 3 different bundles and still be worth $49 a piece.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It could have been, because there's 108 things, and easily it could have been broken up into 3 bundles at $49 a bundle, because to have all this content from all the doctors and then all these amazing plant-based content creators as well. There should be a McDougall thumbnail to bring up too. So the McDougals have a weight loss program for you in here as well, which is just incredible. So, you know, whether you are fighting inflammation, you want to lose weight, you want to learn about intermittent fasting and maybe heal some things in your body, you want to learn about batch cooking, you want to exercise and up your game on exercise, maybe you want an introduction to yoga. I mean, we've got you covered in this. Let's see. Did I say meal planning as well? Batch cooking. It's amazing. There is so much. I mean, I took pages of notes when I was going through things because I wanted to make sure that I could go back later. I mean, I don't think you probably can't see it, but I just took pages of notes of things that I want to explore more because there was so much in it that appealed to me. Oh, Jill Newsom
Here it is.
now.
It's the first one.
Okay, here. Maximum Weight Loss online course. Here we go from Dr. McDougall. I mean, this is just amazing. Do you want to read what it says,
that's all
Tom?
guys. That's Dr. McDougall, Dr. Barnard, Dr. Esser, and Robert Cheek.
Yes.
Yeah, so
do you want to read what it says about the weight loss course?
I'm not close to the mic.
Okay, if you can just scroll it up so that I can read it, then
Sure.
I can read it to everybody. So brand new content, never before released. So they created this just for the bundle. Learn the fundamentals of the McDougall program for maximum weight loss, a mini course designed to help you lose weight in a safe and healthy way. This can be a temporary diet to reach your goal weight, as well as a lifestyle to keep the weight off for good. I mean, how amazing is that? Regular price, $99 for just that course. You're getting it plus all this other stuff for $49. I mean, it's amazing. Oh, I lost my YouTube here.
Oh, I need your WhatsApp. I need the WhatsApp. There, we got logged out of Instagram, so I need the WhatsApp code. They sent us a code on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp?
Yeah, it says enter login code from WhatsApp. Is that, you have WhatsApp on your computer, on your laptop?
Let me see. Hold on, you guys, while we.
The Instagram shut off the phone for our Instagram.
Okay, so is this old from AJ?
She
about Instagram.
Well, about checking comments, yeah, because they were asking for the link. It's in the bio. So This is asking for.
No, I don't have it on here. It's on my phone only.
Okay. All right.
Why did you get logged out?
Because we probably ran over time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we can't talk
Well,
to the Instagram people
Well,
anymore.
usually you get an opportunity to get it another way.
Yeah. Well,
Enter send to your WhatsApp. Well,
Well,
okay,
let's
we'll
keep
just
going.
go to WhatsApp on here,
okay.
Here.
Oh, take me to WhatsApp.
right
Okay.
here. Now find it in there. Okay, you'll be good. Okay, now I got to bring my YouTube back up. Okay, so that is from the McDougals, and that is just, it's so amazing that you get that program from the McDougals.
Yeah.
Well, there was over 90 contributors. Somebody says, didn't they say something like 111 contributors? If you were to pay each just $1 for their contribution, you're already at $111. I mean, the $49 value for all what you get is unreal. It is unreal. It really is. And Tom is right when he says, you know, they could have broken it up into 3 different bundles, and each bundle would have still been worth $49 because what you're getting here is just so amazing. Infinite Love and Gratitude says, I'm supposed to be working, but I'm captivated by all this content. Gina says, I'm pretty picky about bundles, and this is by far the most valuable bundle for Chef AJ and Nutmeg Notebook followers. What a bargain. I would have to agree with you. You know, is every recipe going to appeal to you? Probably not, but there's over 1,000 recipes. So even if you were to use 1/3 of them, it would be well worth the money. Plus you get all the other programs that are in here. I mean, it's crazy. Okay, I just got goosebumps because it is such an incredible value for you guys. It's amazing. And so now you know why we were so excited and how hard it has been to keep this a secret for all these months and not tell you what's happening. Okay, so Merzi Dotes says, are all these gifts of written info or are there videos with the content? There is a mix of them. So our course contains 12 videos plus a PDF of recipes. And some of the other courses are a combination too of PDFs along with videos. Others are just the PDF, like the potato wisdom. This is just, I don't want to say just a PDF because look at how big this is. I mean, it's huge, and you're getting tons of delicious potato recipes in here, plus hints and tips on how to stock your kitchen and the different utensils to use and what to put in your pantry and just all kinds of wonderful content in here. And I mean, and you know, and we're just not even touching on everything that there is today. It's just pretty amazing. Let's see. Gina says, I'm not exaggerating when I say this is like a dream come true for Chef AJ peeps. That's right. Or Nutmeg Notebook peeps. It's just, it's an incredible value. And the fact that so many people made new content for it is just pretty amazing as well.
Oh,
because it's content that you wouldn't find any other place. Oh, here is plant-based dips and dressings. And this is Lissa Maris, and she is from the Raw Food Romance. You guys, you have to follow her on Instagram. Her videos and her photos are incredible. And she makes the most beautiful salads that you have ever seen. And in her plant-based dips and dressings, they are oil-free. She does use a little bit of nuts or maybe sometimes a little bit of avocado. But I have one that I'm going to be making. I wrote it down from that book that is with mango and lime juice and dates and onion and garlic and ginger, paprika and chili powder. Doesn't that sound amazing? It sounds so amazing. So you can use that as a salad dressing over your chopped salads, or you can use it as a dip for vegetables, or it would be a good dip for spring rolls. I'm just so excited. And so I'm very enthusiastic about the things from the raw food books as well. They do a lot of very low heat dehydrating to make like veggie burgers and that kind of thing, which is, really fun and unique and something different.
She actually had 2 submittals.
Yes. And this is her other one. And I have a different thing on my screen. Will it be changing?
I just changed it. This is her other, she did 2 submittals.
Okay.
So it just.
Or am I just really behind you?
You might not be up to date because you got kicked off.
I did. So let's see. Oh, no. Now I lost my feed.
Here, hand me your iPad. I'll get you back where you're supposed to be.
Okay, here. I got it right here. So she is a delight. She has been so much fun to work with. She's just amazing.
Okay.
And her creativity with food it's mind-blowing. And she just has, she's always so upbeat and positive and happy, and she's always got a smile on her face and just amazing. So I think that you guys will really love looking at her content as well. She has a fabulous weight loss story from, why she went raw. And you can see on that front cover the transformation that she had, as well as her skin. She had really bad acne before she went raw, and now she has the most beautiful skin ever. She's amazing. And just, she's got the figure that we all wish we had. She's amazing. Yeah, thank you, Jessie. Jessie's asking, if you like this video, please click like on it so that YouTube will share it with more people.
Yeah, here's another known entity when you're ready.
I'm ready. Okay. Plentiful Kiki. She is very, very popular on Instagram and on YouTube. She has her Plentifully Lean. I love her,
It's a cookbook.
Plentiful Kiki, Plentiful Lean. She lost 70 pounds, I think it is, when she joined the McDougall way of eating. And so beautiful photography, again, very simple recipes that look incredibly delicious. So I think that you guys will really enjoy her book as well. Oil-free, healthy recipes. So the bundle will only be available through March 2nd. Midnight Pacific time on or 11:59 at night on March 2nd will be the last day. It's available for a full 10 days, and then it'll go away and be gone forever. It will never be offered again, because next year when we do a bundle, it will be all new, different content, and so that we can offer you something that you don't already have.
Jill Nussenow?
Oh, yes. So Jill Nussenow, she is the queen of using an Instant Pot. And so she has a book, and I think it includes more than, can you tell me what?
Instant Pot and breathing. And
yes,
you can do it at the same time.
Yes. I thought so. I thought I remembered that it also has, being mindful of your breathing in it as well. She is a wonderful demonstrator and cook and very creative. I have a couple of her books, and she's lovely. And I think you guys will really enjoy her recipes. If you don't already have some of her cookbooks, then it'll be a nice introduction for you. And if you do, it'll be a nice addition. Yeah, we'll do the next one. And then
Chef Julia.
I follow her on Instagram, and she's had a wonderful weight loss transformation as well. How to prepare the Chef Julia 21-day challenge. And so she sets you up with menus and recipes to get you through 21 days. So those of you who struggle with what do I make, what do I make and serve? In this PDF, you'll get all the answers. So you won't have to think about it for 3 weeks. Everything will be laid out for you, what to make and what to eat. I mean, that is just amazing. So many of these pieces of content are things that you guys have asked about and expressed interest in. And all these people have done incredible work that you may not have heard of before. And so it's just amazing. Okay. So what are you bringing me up now?
Proteinaholic transition course. From
Yes,
Howard
from
Jacobson,
Howard Jacobson. I love Howard. He has a wonderful podcast. I haven't had time to listen to it in quite some time, but I believe, Tom, look, I believe this is a video. Is this a video series?
Let me go back over to the other page.
Okay, go back over to the other page and see. I love his voice. So he definitely has like a radio voice. And, he's been co-author on a number of books, Proteinaholic for one. Perhaps you have read that, or at least you have heard of it. And, he's very gifted. He interviews amazing people. I'm having Tom look because I think that his class is a video class, but I'm not sure. I know that I looked at it, but now I can't remember. Diane Jacobs said, I have downloaded all of the bundle to my computer. I can't wait to dig into these. So many. A lot of exciting things to look forward to. Absolutely. Plentiful Kiki has 2 kids and talks about whole food plant exclusive families. She does. So she's raising her kids on a whole food plant-based diet. She herself does talk about how, she can't eat as high calorie density foods as her husband can. Him and the kids can eat a lot more of the avocado and things like that. And, she'll make cashew cheese sauce for them, but she makes hers with, potatoes to keep the calorie density down. So I think you guys, if you don't know her, I do think you would enjoy her recipes and her style.
Okay, I'm going to scroll this up. So he's on the left side. So when I scroll this up,
there's just a little delay. It hasn't showed up on my screen yet.
He did a project with Garth Davis, so you should be able to read.
Yes. Oh, and I love Garth Davis too. So in 2015, Garth Davis and Howard published Proteinaholic, an evidence-based argument for adopting a predominantly plant-based diet. To help people actually make the transition to this healthy way of eating, I created the Proteinaholic Transition Course, designed to get you thinking, shopping, cooking, and eating a plant-powered diet in minimal time and with minimal struggle. The Proteinaholic Transition Course is organized in 7 parts. Tom, can you scroll up a little more? Because I've got something across the bottom of my screen.
Okay.
I can't read it because there. Thanks. Designed to get you thinking, shopping, cooking, and eating a plant-powered diet in minimal time and with minimal struggle. The Proteinaholic Transition Course is organized in 7 parts, each corresponding. Oh, you're messing with me, and I can't read it.
I thought you were done. I'm sorry. It's corresponding to a necessary stage of the plant-powered journey.
Thank you. Does it say whether it's a video course or it doesn't say? It just says it's a course. So I don't know if that one's video or just PDF.
I get the impression that it's video because they're showing clips there on the picture of.
Looks like action shots.
And so that came out. So he's publishing that down now in the bundle. It used to sell for $100.
Yes.
And if I had that,
because what does he call us? The
Proteinaholic.
I used to be Proteinaholic.
Proteinaholic. Yep.
And so my transition took 1.5 years. With some gentle persuasion and information sharing and conspiracy from this lady.
Conspiracy?
She used to leave stuff open. She would leave Forks Over Knives articles open on my computer in the kitchen so that when I came down for my morning tea, then I would just happen to have this interesting article on there, which I did read. So it worked.
But yeah, so it took me a year and a half to do what this guy is going to lay out a roadmap for it to do in the matter of a few weeks. So
Yeah.
I didn't know about that course
So
back then.
Jeff Nelson from Veg Source.
I got him here.
He has, can you find that
Yeah,
one?
let me switch screens here.
Tom's going to find that one and bring that up. I mean, there is so much to do. There's the anti-cancer diet kickstart as well. The dress for you. So I started watching the video, but I didn't get to finish it yet. But there's this video all about, and it's a professional, person who does this for a living. What do they call them? I lost my train of thought, but she helps people, select their wardrobe so that they can look their best. Really interesting. So she goes through all the different body types and then tells you what type of clothes would look best on your body type. So I think that is great. I have very much like an hourglass shape. And so when I wear the baggy tops, I just look like a square. Because I'm short, I'm like 5'3.5" now. I've shrunk. And I just look like a square. If I wear
you have
more,
a lot of shape in your waist.
Yeah, I know. And so I lose that when I wear like a baggy top. But I love I like the look of the baggy tops. But I know that they're not the most flattering on me. I look better in things that are more tailored. And so, just learning what type of clothes will look the best on you is great, because then you can think about that when you go shopping and you can put your best foot forward. If you're interested in gut health, there are a couple
things. Jeff Nelson.
Okay, let's put that up. The Jeff Nelson one.
What am I doing? Okay, so there's this picture, and I'm going to scroll up so you can see because he's got a lot of content on this too.
He does. So in the Get Healthy Now video set, there's 13 speakers, 13 hours of videos. You're going to have 12 months of access to these informational talks. So here's one that does have a time limit. So you're going to have 1 year to look at these. Topics range from the beginnings of veganism to heart attacks, Alzheimer's, raw foods, salt, sugar, and fat, genetics, fitness, food revolution, cooking demos, and a panel discussion. Speakers include John and Ocean Robbins, Brenda Davis, I love her, John McDougall, Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, Jeffrey Smith, Dr. Barnard, Michael Clapper, John Davis, and Jeff Novick. That course.
That's a bundle in a bundle.
It is. And that normally sells for $97.
Yeah.
I mean, so do you guys see, like, some of the content in here is really worth a lot of money. Well, of course, because it's $4,600 worth of content that you're getting for $49. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, and then there is Jessica Krant has a half-day workshop on getting clear, glowing skin so you can glow from the inside out. We're eating healthy. Our insides are looking good. So we want our skin to look as good as we look inside. And so that is a half-day workshop all about having beautiful skin as well. Okay.
Do you know Veg Girl?
We'll put her up. I don't know her. So this bundle has introduced me to a lot of new people that I didn't know about before. And so now I found them on Instagram. So she has 10 plant-based kitchen basics. Do you know what it says about it in the other page?
Because there's no details on this page.
Right. So I didn't know about her before either. I mean, there's so many people in the plant-based community. Our community is so much bigger than we even know, because we tend to, stick in our little bubble, I guess. And And since we're not going to conferences and things, we're not getting introduced to as many new speakers in the plant-based.
This looks dramatic.
Yes. So Inflammation Nation. I think this looks really interesting as well. It says, oh, I can't read it. It's too
The
little.
definitive 10-step guide to preventing and treating all diseases through diet, lifestyle, and the use of natural anti-inflammatories.
Oh, Chef AJ's on the phone. Here, you take my watch and go answer it. Don't take, that's going to.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No.
All right. So Tom will go, talk to AJ. AJ, so,
You were on Instagram. That was just
okay, so this is going to be really interesting too, to have that. So is anybody have any questions for me? Oh, I'm forgetting to look at the track. Karen says, I'm looking forward to Dr. Sabatino's content. Loved his interview on the summit. Yeah, I mean, the doctors on the summit were amazing. I didn't get to watch all of them, so I'm going to have to, it's going to take me weeks to get caught up watching the videos. Hi, Sia. Are you still here, Sia? Wonderful to see you. That's a Sia from 60 Living, and she is up late in Greece watching us. Have a good night, Sia. Sleep well. I'll be talking to you tomorrow because we have a Zoom call. Yeah, this is the best of the best for real. You're absolutely right. It is. Janie says, this is just awesome. I've purchased and already started looking through enormous amount of information. Thank you so much. You're welcome. We love to bring you guys things that we feel are valuable, that we feel will really add to your journey. And this is certainly one of those things because it's just incredible the amount of content that you're going to get for the amount of money. And it's super high quality content. And so much of it is brand new. It's never been shared anyplace else before. And so you're getting in on the first time that any of it has been available, which is, it's like so exciting to be on the edge of something breaking new like this. Khaki Blue says, I need a spreadsheet to keep track of the time-sensitive content so we don't miss it. Yes, so what you're going to want to do is go through the content and then write it down. Make notes. That's what I've been doing, is go through and make notes about the things that you really want to explore. And I categorized them. I did like things that were weight loss and exercise and cooking classes and the meal planning and gut health. And, so I made notes so that when I look at the PDFs on my computer, I'll know which ones to go to for what I'm looking for. I made notes of who had raw food and things like that. So yes, definitely. You're going to want to go through it and look at each thing and see what has a time limit on it so that you can make sure that you get to them. And remember, Dr. Barnard, March 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern is when he will be doing his live presentation, followed by a Q&A, which I'm so excited for that because he's such an excellent speaker. He just makes everything seem easy. Let's see. There are many great YouTube channels for whole food plant exclusive people. Jesse says, yes, there is. Deepak says, thanks for the bundle. Looks very interesting. Yes, it does. When Tom comes back, then I'll be able to show you some more, but Chef AJ called, so he had to take the call. Let's see. Deepak says it would be nice to have one cheat sheet on the time-sensitive info. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have time to make that for you guys or not, but maybe somebody does have time to do it. If somebody does and they mail it to me, I will definitely post it and share it in like Sunday's newsletter. Yeah, there is a stylist. Thank you. That was the word, stylist. I couldn't think of it earlier. My brain is like going to mush. Seriously, you guys, I was so excited. I woke up at 3:30 this morning because we had so many time sensitive things that all had to happen at 7 o'clock because we weren't allowed to post about or share about the bundle until 7 a.m. Pacific time this morning in order for it to be fair to everyone. And so I woke up at 3:30 and could not go back to sleep because I was just like, I was excited and nervous about doing it. So can you give me something else up to talk about?
Actually, that was just Chef AJ wanting to, because
You're not on camera.
she was over here on the Instagram thing, but it's not connected to the whole conversation here. So she's like, why didn't you let me in? She wanted to join the conversation. Like
we could bring her on here.
I don't have, Instagram is down. And so I don't want to pop up on there again. So, cause we got to be wrapping up.
Well, I'll do a live Instagram and then she can come on the live Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. So,
that would be fun.
All right. So I'm going to look for another,
give me some more content to talk about, Tom. Okay. Yeah, the bundle does look interesting. It's fantastic.
Do you know this Dr. Lee from the dehydration lady?
I don't.
Okay.
You can put it up, but let's just show people, you know. I thought that the secret sauce looked interesting, but I'll need the content to talk about her.
Pictures across the top, but
yes.
The secret is in the sauce.
And you have to scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, it's there. Just wait for it to catch up.
How do I get rid of this?
I did that accidentally. I have to go back and take care of that. I was highlighting that, and I was highlighting that support number, and then I forgot. I got to go back and unhighlight it because when I click on comments, it shows them on screen.
Okay, so the secret in the sauce. We all know the secret is in the sauce. 27 easy recipes with bonus tips and tricks to add extra deliciousness to your salads and your plant-based dishes. And that looks really amazing. And then if you'll come down and let me see the other things that are on that. My screen is so little over here. So easy raw vegan eats. Low-fat vegan recipes for clearer skin and a balanced body with full color photos and super simple, easy to follow instructions. No dehydrator or fancy equipment required. That's nice. Let's go. What do you have on another row?
Do you know Cindy Thompson?
I don't.
Or Karen Ramsey?
But I don't know those two. We can show them.
Yeah. Well, they're on the screen.
Oh, here's Drina's Plant Powered 15. 15 recipes from Drina. And that is a PDF. And that will be really good. Something that you might want to put on your iPad. And then the inside scoop, that is going to be all kinds of delicious banana-based ice creams. And he is a raw foodist. And oh my gosh, the pictures look amazing. And I can't wait to try some of them because, you know, our grandkids love that. They've never had like regular ice cream. They get to have the frozen banana stuff that we make in the Champion juicer with different kinds of fruits. And they love it. They don't know anything different. They think that that's like such a treat. They would eat it every day if we'd make it every time they come over.
There's another take on wheatgrass.
Yeah, and sprouting. Yes. So wheatgrass, microgreens, and sprouting. Another book on that. So you'll get two. There will be 2 books specifically in this bundle that are all about sprouting. I am interested in the microgreens. I think that would be fun to do those.
Jane, request on weight loss specifically?
Yes. And she has 2 volumes and full of recipes. And then the 7-day anti-cancer diet kickstart as well. That's an ebook and a meal plan with evidence-based information on the link between diet and cancer. I mean, there's just like amazing the content that some people have created.
Pages this whole section are the pages that show up on the website once you get there, detailing
Yes.
content. So
that way you have, and what I did is I looked at that page and then I took notes from that page is what I did of what there was. And so, and just made myself little notes of things that I wanted to go back and look at next. So, there was the, Tom, what happened?
Oh, I put it back to you.
Oh, okay. Well, the detox for the house was there and something else.
Okay. Just a minute. I'll come back. And then we do have a question about the juicer.
Okay.
Detox Your Home from Dr. Vivian Chen.
Yeah. So there's the Ultimate 6-Pack Abs. That looks amazing. So if you're interested in doing something like that, or somebody in your family is, and then the Detox Your Home. Did you know that environmental toxins can impact our health and be associated with a wide range of conditions, from fertility issues, brain fog and fatigue, to insulin resistance and weight gain? This is your starter guide to reduce your daily exposures in the home. And then the Sexy Fit Vegan has a complete guide, everything you need to understand how athletes, weightlifters, and everyday people. You're going to get a picture with my mouth open. Thank you. So Ella takes busy vegan and vegan curious people through, and I can't read the whole thing. And then plant powered dressings. This is from Drina. This book, she has 3 books in the bundle, and this one is delicious oil-free plant-based dressings and tips to help you enjoy a healthier diet. So many amazing recipes in here. Tammy, Khaki Blue says, do you like the juicer better than the Vitamix for nice cream? I do. Is it a necessity? Absolutely not. Here's the problem. That week that we went down to the desert and ate at Chef AJ's house every day for a week, she made us the fruit, banana, and different fruits ice cream in her Champion juicer. And we fell in love with it because it comes out like soft serve from an ice cream shop, that has a machine that makes soft serve. And it was so amazing. And I couldn't stop thinking about it after we got home because going through that juicer, just the way it spins it and everything, it kind of fluffs it up. I can't explain it. And it just makes it super creamy. And it just has a different texture. So it's about the texture, not the flavor. You get the same flavor from using the Vitamix. But because at that time we were doing cooking classes and we were doing weight loss classes in our home. And so it's a way to, like, we, made ice cream for like 18 people very easily in the Champion juicer. It would have taken me forever to make enough ice cream on the spot in the Vitamix or a food processor for that many people. And so we thought, because it's an investment. I forget how much it is, but was it
$365?
Yeah, it was expensive. But then I did do some juicing for a while as well. And I was really glad that I had it for that. So is it a necessity? No, it's not a necessity. You can make really good banana and ice cream in your Vitamix or in your food processor. It's going to taste the same. It's just that the texture of it coming out of the juicer, the Champion juicer, is just incredible.
It's a throwback to the texture of soft serve from when we were little kids.
Yep.
Where they had the cone and they swirled it and it came out with
At
the little point that would tip over a certain way. It comes out like that. It's absolutely incredibly amazing, that texture difference. Flavor
is the same.
Is the same, but the texture is like, and legitimately, Tammy's made a lot of celery juice in that thing.
I have
as an anti-inflammatory.
Well, I even did a juice fast where I did beet juice and carrot juice and
So it's a very industrial, heavy duty piece of equipment. They literally last a lifetime. You can find them sometimes on Craigslist and such. They might be 20, 30, 40 years old. The model we have hasn't changed. It was invented like in 1950 something or early 60s. It's the plastics have evolved, but the motor base assembly is like the same hunk of metal that they've been using for half a century. So I have the next thing up ready for you, a new page.
Okay, Lillian says, when will Tom do a piano concert? Love your website and content. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, what I might do someday here when Nutmeg Notebook activities allow is I might do a little bit of something that'll be classical music, so I don't have what do you call it? Copyright.
Performance.
Copyright.
Oh.
I can't violate the ASCAP rules. So
what are you thinking of doing?
I might put the Moonlight Sonata down. I'm far enough along that I can probably get that down and do it as an upload.
When you were taking your music courses a few years ago, you didn't made some of your own content.
Oh, well, yeah, we had to do a lot of recordings to turn in. I went to a college level class on music theory, jazz, and improvisational jazz and classical performance as well. So when I retired, I went to music school for 2 years. That was kind of my early retirement dream, was to go back and do what I should have done when I was 21. So I did it when I was 61. I was just 40 years late. That's all. And then this whole Nutmeg Notebook business started in plants and eating stuff. So anyway,
Katie.
I'll take that. It's Katie. Here's this next little page here I'll put up for you.
Okay. You go answer. Anthea says Tammy deserves a nap. Thank you. Okay, so here we have Hooked on Plants. Julia Murray. She has a website too. 30 whole food plant-based recipes for longevity, weight loss, and energy. A 1-week meal plan. Eat plants for a week challenge. Steps on how to go vegan, plus nutrition tips and gut health. And then there's that plant-based kitchen basics video course. You'll receive a private unlisted link to watch a highly curated top 10 plant-based basics class recorded at the nation's first and only plant-based nutrition and culinary education center. Doesn't that sound interesting? Of course, my beautiful chopped salad course. And here's another one about inflammation and your diet. Did you know there's a connection between chronic inflammation and the development of the majority of today's chronic diseases? Many factors, including weight gain, contribute to inflammation. So that should also be a very interesting piece of content that you guys are going to want to explore. I have to wait for Tom to come back to change. Tom, you need to come change the screen for me. Let's see. Looking for more questions here. Oh, Tom, our screen went blank.
What?
Our screen went black. I guess it's because of see, I've got a black screen here. Okay. Yvonne says, I love my Champion juicer to make nice cream. I got it for $30 at a thrift store and it looked brand new. You are so lucky. We've talked to a number of people who got them either at a garage sale or a thrift store or off of Craigslist. And, whoever had it didn't know what they had. What size of flash drive have people been able to use? That's coming from Nancy. If somebody can answer. Oh, Reeves said we already had one person sign up for our cooking show. So thank you. You're welcome. Let's go back to their little icon so we can tell people, because new people have joined us.
Okay.
So if you have just joined us, we are talking about the Ultimate Weight Loss Bundle. And it is a collaboration from over 90 content creators and plant-based physicians who have pooled their content to offer you an incredible amount of content. You get over 108 pieces of content worth $4,600, and you get it all for $49. It is just amazing.
And the link is in the show notes on YouTube.
And on YouTube, the link is in the show notes. On Facebook, there should be a Facebook post up there
And
that
I
has
added the link to that, and I've been dropping it on the Facebook chat feed
Oh,
as
good,
well.
good. And can you put it in the live chat too? The link?
Yeah, that's
in the
what
live
I'm
chat?
doing here.
I
That's
mean,
going-
but I'm talking about the live chat on YouTube. Can you
yes,
put it there
It's
too?
right here. I just did
Okay.
it.
So will you put Dylan and Reeves up on the screen for me? Thank you. And so this is really awesome, you guys. So from Well Your World, we have Reeves and Dylan, and Reeves is in the chat with us. Hi, Reeves. Hope you're resting your feet. And they are offering 2 free months of their monthly cooking classes. So that means you get 4 of their live cooking classes. They go live on Fridays. I believe, I just went blank on the time, 11 or noon. I'm not sure. I always forget.
Help us out, Reeves.
Help us out, Reeves. What time do you go live? And you will get to join them for their live cooking classes. They are SOS free. They make simple, easy, but absolutely delicious recipes. And they also have a line of SOS free products. So SOS stands for salt, oil, and sugar. And all of their products are plant-based, vegan, SOS free. And you can shop on their website.
Yeah, Reeves
And-
says that the dates in April are subject to change due to family circumstances.
It just depends on when that little boy decides to be born. So anyway, so you'll
Okay.
get those opportunity to try out their cooking classes. I think you'll really enjoy them. They're super fun and laid back, and they have a good time. And everybody in their chat feed has gotten to know each other, and they chatted up, and it's like getting to go to a potluck, except that you just don't get to eat anything at this one, but you do get the recipes. And so then you can make the stuff yourself, which is really
Do
fun.
you know any of the ladies on this page? Have you heard of any of these
Oh, we
people?
I already talked about that page.
Oh, I was gone with. Okay.
Yes, while you were talking to Katie.
Okay.
And
All right.
so-
So you talked about the Nutmeg Notebook lady?
Oh, well, yeah. What can I say? Y'all, you got to get this. I worked so hard on this. You got to get it.
Okay.
I'm so proud of it. And I hope you guys will enjoy
Okay.
it as much as I enjoyed making
Yeah,
it.
we are coming up on 9:53. So if anybody that's come on late has any questions, you might want to get them posted
Okay.
up on the chat feed.
All
there.
right. So Karen says, Reeves, if you purchase the class but can't watch it live, can you watch it later? They do always record it. And then after they have recorded it, they send you an email with a link. And you also get a link to print the PDFs for the recipes, which is really great. Yeah, we're super excited because Reeves and Dylan are expecting their first baby in April. And that is super exciting. All right. So the classes are on Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time until daylight savings happens. And then it will be at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Oh, here's something that we haven't covered before.
Okay.
On this page, we looked at
Great.
Melissa's stuff before, but this Victoria Moran is
Oh,
doing
yes.
a time sensitive.
Okay.
Can you read that over
So
there?
here's another time sensitive. Can you just scroll up a little bit more for me?
Okay.
Dates are March 2nd, 12th, and the 19th. You get free access when you purchase the bundle. Losing weight can seem like a losing battle, one that many of us have fought time and time again. In this 3-session live Zoom course with Victoria, author of books including The Love Power Diet and Main Street Vegan, you'll get guidance from someone who's been there on how to lose weight for the last time. Sessions will be recorded if you need to miss one or more of the live shows. So I have a friend who took a course from her to learn how to become a plant-based health coach, and she is fabulous. What is the value on that, Tom? I can't see it on my screen.
$54 just for it.
Wow, nice.
And then,
So
yeah, and then next to her is this beautiful life and glowing skin.
yes, that looks like an amazing class as well. That also is time sensitive. That one is March 20th. So write these down. So the Beautiful Life and Glowing Skin is a time sensitive course.
Light workshop.
That will be March 20th. So make a note of that. And then the Victoria Moran course is also time sensitive. And that is March 2nd, 12th, and the 19th. So the first class will be next week. So that is the last day that you can buy the bundle, but you will get a replay on that, she says. So that's 2 more things that are time sensitive. And then Dr. Barnard is on March 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, and then there was one more that we talked about earlier that was time sensitive, and
Dr. Barnard.
Yeah, and then these 2, but there was one more, I think. But that's how my brain.
Well, they're listed on this page. This is the portal, the link portal, so they can see all that once they get here.
Yes.
Did we talk about
the meal? Oh, intro to gut health, and then put that one up for me. So there is an gut health is something that we're all talking about as well, because we want to know more about the gut biome and the relationship between it and the rest of our organs and our brain, and just it's so important. So here is a gut health, and it says gut health and the microbiome have a major impact on your health. In fact, the gut microbiome helps regulate our digestive functions, supports our immune system, decreases inflammation, and regulates hormones, metabolism, and and weight. So there you go.
And then here's Katie May over here.
So
too.
wait a second. Yeah. And then the meal plan app, you get 1 month free. This is from Eat, Move, and Rest. And they are actually from my hometown of Lincoln, Nebraska. That's where I grew up. And this family lives there, and they are very popular in the Midwest. They have a website, and I believe they have a YouTube channel, and that is Eat, Move, and Rest. So you get 1 free month of their web-based app for meal planning. So that could be really fun. Next to that is workouts and lecture. Mindy and Bruce, how do you say that? Maria, I don't know. I don't know them. Enjoy a lecture and some workouts. That could be really fun and interesting if you're interested in doing cardio and some strength training, and foods to eat for optimal athletic performance and weight loss. And then here's Katie May. She's always so adorable. The secret sauce to weight loss from Chef Katie May. She's SOS free. Katie May will guide you to your most vibrant self by clarifying the ultimate principles of healthy weight loss. This ebook shines a light on why fresh, delicious plants are unmatched in their ability to living with greater flavor, vitality, and joy. So that should be good. She's also a chef at True North Health Center in Santa Rosa, California. And so she makes beautiful, amazing SOS free food, which stands for salt, oil, and sugar free. So that should be very, very good. So I think that you guys can see there is enough content in here that even if you don't love everything, there is plenty in here that you will love, that you will use, that will be beneficial to you. And so there's just so much. Monica says, I bought it from your site. Tammy, thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. We know that there's many people in the plant-based community that are in the bundle that are offering it. And so we appreciate that you're choosing to purchase it through us.
Did Chris Bork have a spot in here?
Chris did not. The
Robert
introduction, there is an introduction to a diet for cancer, but it was not from him. So he did not. Yeah. So, okay. So, one thing that we downloaded this, Tom has it on his computer and I have it on my computer, and you can do a search, for your documents or your downloads, because I wrote down who has what. So then if I want to go look for it, I can either search by the content creator's name, or I have the name of the course, what the course was called that I want. And so, you guys might want to do that as well. Make yourself a little index, and that way it'll make it easier for you to go in to your computer where you've stored it to find the content that you want. And remember that people are saying, you can put it on your the recipes PDFs. You can go ahead and put those on your smartphone, or if you have a tablet, you can put them on your tablet, and that will make it really easy to use them in your kitchen. But also if you have a laptop, and laptops are very portable, and you can take it to the kitchen and set it up on your island or your counter and bring up the recipe PDF on there for yourself as well. Or you can print them like I did. I printed ours, and I also printed the potato reset, and then I just used plastic sleeves for hers, and put all the pages, they're just white, so they're just going to do that, and just put all the pages in plastic sleeves in a 3-ring binder, and that works really well as well. And if you find that there's like 5 recipes out of the whole thing that you really want to use, then you can select the pages that you want to print, and then you can make up your own binder with just the pages of the recipes from the PDFs that you really want to make again and again. And so that's also an option too.
Here, this looks really interesting, Tammy. I didn't spot this before.
Ooh, yes.
Seafood,
Doesn't this? Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that this morning too.
Those are some flavor profiles that we really haven't replicated.
We
in
have
a lot of
not.
our plant-based.
Seafood, 20 plant-based recipes with a taste of the sea. Doesn't that just look gorgeous? So yeah, I want to check that one out. So I'm going to put that on my recipe list as well. And there's so many cooking classes, you guys, with videos. Seafood. That looks amazing. I got that one written down too. Yeah, that looks so pretty. And that would be fun to explore as well. Let's see what else. Yvonne says that Eat, Move, and Rest has a great website. They have 2 young children, and their videos are really great. Yes, and they were recently profiled in their local newspaper because my mom called me and she said, oh my gosh, do you know these people that I just read a great big article about them and they eat like you do. And she was so excited. And so I was like, yes, I have. I found them on Instagram originally, actually. And then I thought it was really great that they were from my hometown.
We talked about this earlier, but it wouldn't be a complete bundle without Dr. McDougall in it.
Yes, we did talk about it. Yeah.
And then Maximum
and
Weight
Mary.
Loss. Yeah. Maximum Weight Loss program.
And that should be a really good class too. So, whether you're trying to get more fit or you want to lose weight, you want to exercise, you want to learn how to breathe and do some yoga. If you want more recipes, if you want to do batch cooking, if you, whatever it may be, I think we've got you covered in this. If you want to detox your house, if you want to do intermittent fasting, if you want to get rid of inflammation, it's all in here. If you want to dabble a little bit in some more raw foods, when you're eating the fresh fruits and vegetables, those are the lowest calorie density foods. And Dr. Goldhammer says when he sees someone who's overweight, he's seeing someone who he knows isn't eating enough of non-starchy vegetables. So adding more non-starchy vegetables to your daily meals is a really simple, easy way to reduce the overall calorie density of what you're eating without reducing the volume of food that you are eating. So by simply adding more raw or even steamed vegetables to your diet, then you automatically will eat less, especially if you sequence your eating. Sequencing is eating the lowest calorie density foods before you go to the higher calorie density foods. And that can make a really big difference if you're trying to break a plateau or trying to lose that last 5 or 10 pounds. That can make a really big difference. So when you fill up on the vegetables first, then they start to activate the stretch receptors in your stomach who tell your brain, oh, we're getting full. And then you have less room for the higher calorie density food, but you're not going to leave the table hungry because you filled your stomach. We didn't talk about Robert Cheek.
We didn't.
Robert Cheek put out his first published book this past year. We actually got to meet him on a cruise that we went on in 2019, was it, or 2020?
You were rocking and rolling on the cruise ship stage with him, were you?
No, I wasn't on the
same group as him.
I wasn't in the same group on stage with him. I was in a different group. But look at him. He is so fit and muscular, and he's whole food, plant-based. So a step-by-step guide to burning fat and building muscle on a whole food, plant-based diet. Awesome. That is just awesome. Very inspiring looking. He is a very sweet man and very gentle and just really kind-hearted. So many, I can say that about so many people that we have met in the plant-based community who are prominent people in the plant-based community when we've gone to the seminars and we've gone on the vegan cruises. And, it's just, everybody is just so lovely and kind and considerate. And it's just been a wonderful experience for us to, find our place in the community and to find out, just how wonderful people are. It's heartwarming. It's absolutely heartwarming.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesse says, I thought that dude food contribution from Nathan Morris looked interesting. I know, it isn't that great. So he is married to Lissa Morris, and she has the Raw Food Romance. They actually met. He was following her. He had gone raw food, and he was following her on Instagram and everything. And then they met someplace. They actually met and fell in love. And, so Raw Food Romance. Isn't that fun?
I know somebody else that kind of had that story too.
And then they ended up getting married, and that was pretty cool.
Where's his thing at?
The dude food.
Yeah, here it is.
There it is. There's the dude food. I love that. I think that was like so clever that he did that. Oh, good. And the dress for you is on that same page. So dude food, a raw vegan. Choose your own adventure focused on including more gut-friendly foods. With over 30 recipes, learn how to set up your day. Choose the meal that works best with your new lifestyle. I love it because, you know, he's making it cool.
Reeves loves that love story.
I know.
I was going to say, it sounds familiar. It's a familiar story.
Yes, it sounds like somebody else we know. Yeah, I love that. And he's great. And they are just adorable when they're together. They are so cute. So good dude food. And we have to check it out and see what he's got for dude food. And then the dress for you, brand new, never before released. The truth, there is no one size fits all answer. And that is so true to choosing a wardrobe that works for every body shape. Each woman's body, lifestyle, personality, and preferences are unique. What's important is learning how to apply strategic body shape tools to give you the freedom to play with your shape and enjoy expressing different aspects of who you are. That's how you make dressing your body easier and more gratifying. And that's what we'll explore in this 90-minute in-depth approach to dressing your unique shape. That class alone, you guys, is worth $89. And you're getting it with the bundle. Of course, and you're getting it with the wonderful Chop Salad video course as well.
Oh, you mean this one?
I mean, this one right there. Yeah. Barbara Chase says, can you download the whole package? How much space is it? Do you then have to download each item again to your device? Is the download just links? Tom, you want to speak to that?
Okay.
I need a breather.
Water break. Let me turn off this extra window. You download you can download individual postings in the bundle, or it's best to just download the whole thing onto your drive on a PC or a desktop, and then you can migrate that elsewhere once you get it downloaded. So, and then all of the information on how to access the different courses are contained in the PDFs that apply to that course. Like our PDF is 46 pages long, and in the very front is an instruction on how to go to our website and access the video courses. Some PDFs have active links to videos that are stored elsewhere that take you to them directly. So there's a variety of delivery methods, but the idea is that you'll download the thing into a location. They recommend that you download it to a location and then back it up on a secondary location, because there is so much wonderful long-term evergreen information in here. You know, we'll probably be looking, scratching our head about something a year and a half from now and go, well, you know what, we've got a bundle course on that, and we'll go back to our bundle resources and look that up. So
now somebody did say that they downloaded it and it was 1 gigabyte and they put it on a jump drive.
Yeah.
So they could put it on more than one device if they want to.
It takes up a surprisingly small amount of space. So yeah, you can, I don't know the exact file size. I would have to check that and see what it was. Mm-hmm. If it would fit on our one of our 4 gigabyte jump drives, that would be awesome. Mm-hmm. So just to have as a backup.
And that could be, and then that would be your backup. I thought that was really smart that she put it on a jump drive and she's mm-hmm. going to keep it on the jump drive. That way, if she has a computer failure.
Yeah, our laptops seem to die after about 3 years.
Right. Heavy use.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that's a smart way to do it. That way, even if you lose your content on your computer, you won't lose the bundle content. No. Steve
607, congratulations.
Yeah,
Steve.
Bought the bundle. Yay! Congratulations. Reeves says, that class sounds valuable to me. I have a weird shape. Oh, you don't have a weird shape pre-pregnancy, Reeves. You do not. You can take that class, Reeves, and then you can apply it after you lose the baby weight.
Yeah.
And, you know, and the weight actually comes off pretty fast after you have the baby. It really does. So Jesse says, Barbara, the downloads are a mix of PDF files and link to videos and actual videos. It takes about 1 gigabyte. You have a year and 7 downloads available. All right. Rose says, I'm having a problem paying. It said that there is a page error. So Tom put a link underneath the video, and that is for support. There is an email for support if you're having trouble. So
yeah, back out of that and check your credit card. Or one person had an issue with a page error, and then they went back in and did it again and wound up paying twice. So so I'm not sure, you know, you get a hold of the support thing on that. But don't keep clicking because you might wind up paying twice. So
right, but
which
there
they
is
would take care of if that happened.
yes, and there. So if you look at the description underneath this YouTube video, there is the support
At the very
link
bottom.
there at the very bottom. Use that and contact them. And also know, because it launched at 7 a.m. this morning, and all of us content creators are
making the announcements.
And so the website might
Be
busy, and that can slow things down, and it may be making it load slowly, which is causing you to get an error. So do check your credit card. If it didn't go through, then try again. I saw something else on here. Just a second. Oh, if
Michelle says check your email, it might have gone through. Yeah.
Yeah, and check your junk email folder, because since you don't have them as a contact in your email contacts, then it may go to your junk
Jesse's
folder.
got the best answer there.
What'd Jesse say?
She says, if people are getting a 404 error, check your email immediately to see if your purchase has already succeeded.
Great.
Because it's just a matter of the internet reporting back to you. And so you don't want to charge it again, because we did have that happen this morning.
Yeah, Deepak says, if the download has further links, will the links expire after 1 year? It's going to depend on the individual content creator. So, like, you know, our links could change that are in the PDF if the resources that we have linked to make a change.
Yeah, the secret code in this is dated right now to last until the February 20th of 2023. So our link will expire in 1 year. But if you buy this course.
No, I think she's talking about the links that are within the PDFs that she gets. Will those links to things expire in 1 year?
That there's not a full automated thing on that. That's dependent on each site. That for example, ours, no, it won't expire. You could wait until the very last day to cash in on your Nutmeg notebook code to get this prepaid or free. And then you would have our class, but you could sit on it for 364 days and buy it on that last day. And then you would have our course. But other folks, it depends on how they're delivering their material. So, or whether it's a time sensitive thing or not. So ours is more of an evergreen course. We will continue to sell this course.
You're not on screen.
Thank you for that reminder.
You're
We'll
welcome.
continue to sell this course on our website after the 10-day period as a standalone. It's going to be net price nearly as much as this entire bundle because it's 2.5 hours of instructional video. 43-page ebook. The value is there as a standalone for people that want to be able to eat these wonderful salads. So
hours and hours and hours of work.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right.
Okay, great.
I've got,
so Michelle says, this is great information. I'll be reading for the rest of the year. I'm so grateful to you guys. Yvonne, let's see. Barbara says, I paid 3 times. Most likely order will process. Even if you get an error, check that your emails. Jesse says, you probably already know this, but you can use this email for customer service. Lauren says, I got the 404 message, but then received an email link right away. Yeah, I think that the website is just, it's super busy, which is making it run slow, which is why you're getting
the orders are getting in, but the notifications are getting lost on the error.
Right, right. So it looks good. All right. So are we about ready to wrap it up? Jesse, thank you so much for getting up early and joining us and helping us in the chat. We thank you so much for that. We really appreciate all your hard work and helping us out with this. It's been awesome. We appreciate everybody being here with us this morning. We're so excited. If you decide to take advantage of this, we think that you are absolutely going to love it, that it will be money well spent. And we thank you for using our affiliate link to get it. Thank you so much. And Tom, did you want to come on and say anything? Oh, look at how pretty that is. Now I want a salad. I want a salad. Oh my goodness. Which one do I want? I have to pick one.
Okay. I think we should say goodbye. I really do.
Jesse says we have 9 days to purchase the bundle. I would advise waiting until the rush is over. Jesse says you guys are really welcome. Lauren says she got it right away, no issues.
Let's talk about what we're going to be doing over the next 10 days.
Okay, let's do.
This is a moment in time right now, or several moments in time. But we will be sharing on our Instagram and Facebook pages little updates. We've already done some cooking and prepared some things and taped it. I've got some editing to do. So tomorrow,
where I've cooked things from
an
the
example
bundle
of some actual real food is going to be shared tomorrow on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And so we got a couple of those ready to go. We'll be doing some Instagram lives because we lost our Instagram friends about halfway through this program. So we got to go back and catch up with them.
Yeah.
There will be more emails during this 10-day period. There will be more emails from nutmegnotebook.com or from Timmy. Actually, it's Tammy's fault. Tammy at Nutmeg Notebook will be sending you some kind of link or update or photo or something once each day for the next 10 days. And then that will stop. But because this is a limited window, because of the wealth of value in this bundle, we've got to do all of the communication in this short window. If you've already purchased the bundle, thank you. Thank you for purchasing it through our link. As you get these future emails, consider them reminders or prompts about things that we've discovered and decided to share from within the bundle. Then that might point you in a direction yourself. So please view those as informational guidance rather than
what we have,
over solicitation.
Yeah, because what we have discovered is just like when we had specials on Holland Bowl or anything that we like, and we've shared, and like we will share that information for like a whole week, and then somebody will crop up and say, I didn't know anything about it, and we're like,
and we thought we'd been overblessing information.
We thought we'd been, that we'd been, talking about things to the point of nauseum, but then people would be like, maybe they just didn't have time to read the emails, or they weren't on social media because they were busy at work or with family or whatever for a week or on vacation. And so what we have discovered is that we have to keep promoting things and telling people about things so that they'll catch a snippet of it somewhere in there.
Yeah. So if you've heard us already, check in, wave, say hi, and go about your day. Or if you didn't catch all of this and you missed the first 2 hours of this show, hang around and join us for a little bit. Okay.
On one of our other videos that we do.
Yeah. On one of our future videos.
Yeah.
/blog posts /Instagram posts, whatever. Okay.
Okay. I'm Tammy.
And I'm Tom.
And we help you
get healthy and stay healthy. One meal at a time. Jesse, thank you for all your, wait, we're not there yet. Okay. I'm going to do this.
Oh, you're such a cool dude.
And I'm going to do this.
You're such a cool dude.
We're going to sign off here. Okay.
All right.
Well, all right. Now we lost it. We lost it. We're on this one. Okay. Bye, everybody.
See you next time. Thanks so much.